as I went live. That's the exact word they heard. Thank
Flip
you
it.
guys.
Flip
I'm
it.
not a heathen.
Bro, my roommate had to buy an industrial toenail clipper from CVS because she broke my fingernail clipper when she was trying to clip her toenails. This is some powerful stuff.
What made this pop in your mind? What the?
I'm sitting crisscross. I was looking at my toes.
Don't mention the toes. There's some people that are weird about that.
It's true.
Not
I'm
with
one
that-
of them.
Do you know from experience? That's crazy.
Yeah, but
I was crazy once.
Put me in a room. Put me in a room with rats.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm doing recap, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it's my turn to speak. Thank you. So the lady from Marha's village killed herself and killed 2 other people with her, and we were like, oh shit, and we ran down, and Marha tried to bring one of them back, and then the thing exploded with maggots, and she had black veins, and she's cursed now with the cool evil plague that killed pretty much all of her family. We're good though, because we got a fancy druid who also knows how to bring people back, so he like brought both the dragonborns back and then like pretended to bring the other lady back and was like, oh, we can't do anything about it, sorry guys. And then so we decided to leave for the other tribe, I guess, and we needed to find a ship. Before we went to the ship, though, we came across a big old lion lady with a big old sword. And she was kind of weird and wild, but like we were like, I'm sure it'll be fine because she knew Koa. And then she immediately decapitated the captain of the other ship. Or of the ship we were trying to board, which was awesome. So we had to bring him back too, probably making Marha's condition a little bit worse. And then we were on the ship, and then Marha was praying, and she didn't speak to Luthik. She spoke to some weird flame demon guy who said that he had tricked Orcish people for years into worshipping him instead, and that he was the reason for the plague, and that she had probably a month to live. And then we got attacked in a big old storm by a big old dragon, and we Koa fucked his boat up, exploded his boat, which was pretty cool, pretty awesome. Narrowly got out of that one, and that's where we are now, I think. Did I miss anything?
Chat? Or not chat, but players. Did they miss anything?
I don't think so. Also-
Dorian Sea Punch.
I would also like to once again apologize for my recommendation for team member. I had no idea.
Nah, I think your team's pretty nice. Don't apologize, bud.
I wasn't apologizing for them. I was apologizing.
Because of you.
Jesus.
It's like when you get somebody a job and they're like the worst employee ever, and you're like, I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought they'd be.
All right. So, as you guys have recently watched the boat sink, begin to sink. I think a couple of you were beginning a short rest. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe so. I don't remember exactly.
Were we? I don't know.
I know some people were fucked up, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I spent like a third of that fight on 1 HP, but
Fine.
I mean, I blew up a boat 3 inches from my face.
Yeah.
I took a dragon's eye, so.
We made a friend.
Oh yes, you sure did. So, if you guys
Can't
would
wait
like
to see him again.
oh, he won't ever come and find you guys. Definitely.
It'll be fine. What's another evil person after us?
Is he
You're
evil?
gonna die in less than a month anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Add one more to the pile. Fuck it.
True. All right. So, if you guys want, you can begin a short rest. If not, feel free to. Tell me what you want to do.
I'm gonna do a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to
Yeah, I'm
puncture a little.
taking a rest.
Me too.
All right.
Sure
So
is.
go ahead and fill up as you all need and seem appropriate.
I forgot how many dice I had in my tray from.
And don't forget, never mind, this is the wrong person.
So true.
I was gonna say, don't forget you have your abilities for short rest, but you are not that person.
Why is that my? Oh, wrong character sheet. Teehee.
Right.
Oh wow.
Hopefully that'll be good enough for now.
All right. As you guys sit here for the next hour, relax. You can see people are beginning to work on the mast. You hear the sounds of hammers and scraping of boards on the other side of the underside of the deck. Especially for Koa that was down there, there were quite a few volleys launched into the ship. It did sustain quite a bit of damage. But for the time being, what would you all like to do?
I'm gonna go get a drink and chug it.
Okay.
And also utilize my amulet. The amulet of the drunkard. Get a little
Okay.
extra health back.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Unless somebody has anything for me, like requests anything of me, I'm just gonna start reading my book soon after I finish the short rest.
Okay. Marha?
I do think at one point she goes up and bothers Derek. After all that, and she
All right.
asks, I imagine it's just as he opens his book and she sits down and he sighs and closes his book again. She says in Celestial, so, what do you know about, demons, if anything?
It depends on the topic.
So, like, okay, this is probably going to sound really bad, but, essentially, I was doing some praying last night, and I was, like, trying to, like, talk to, like, Luthik or whatever, and, essentially, like, this demon guy showed up, and he was like, ha ha ha, I've been tracking your people for years, haha, you are going to die in a month, and then he left.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think Derek would actually know about this. It's not his area. He learned more about magic and gods rather than demons. So
Mhm. You are smart enough not to make deals with demons, I feel like.
yeah. I would personally avoid making deals with them. But
Well, also, I'm kind of foggy on these details, but, it might be giving me my power now. I'm not quite sure what I am worshipping when I do my worship, because, yeah, apparently, Ludwig is not exactly, in the building.
well, I'll help you if I can, but I don't know how to do that off the top of my head.
Okay, thank you anyway, try not to tell the others. I feel like if I said something like, "Hi, I'm Marha. There's like a demon that I'm worshipping now," I think that might go over not well with our new companions.
Probably.
Forever insightful, truly. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to go back to low deck. My chest kind of hurts.
Well, try to get some rest. Also, I think it's kind of ironic.
Oh my god, I thought you said erotic for a second. Oh my
No.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah.
But
What is
That's
tonight, guys?
I don't know at
You're
this
me
point.
so bad.
Yes.
Off to a fantastic start, Zach.
But no, the whole fact that talking about devils or demons while we're
In Celestial.
speaking in celestial.
Erotic.
God. Anyway, yeah, that's my shit.
So, how sunken is this boat? Like the other boat? The treasure boat?
By the course of the hour, it has completely vanished beneath the
God
ocean.
damn it. God damn. I'm gonna stalk around. Are Marha and Derek still chatting?
Mara's gone below deck, probably.
Yeah, I'll take a nap too.
Okay.
Catnap.
Cat nap.
As you go down, you can just see bodies and blood and cannonballs and broken beams, and just you look out through the side of the ship, and you can just see floating water from like the large holes in the side as you go below deck.
Well, shit.
I think this is the first time y'all have gone below deck since the beginning of the fight.
Mara goes back up and kinda is like, "Hey, there is like a lot of bodies and water and stuff down there, by the way."
Quite disgusting.
I would try to help, but you know.
Yeah, I usually find keeping my paws out of sailors' business is best. Don't remember a time when I've tried and actually succeeded in helping out.
Give me a perception check, Sebastian.
Uh-oh.
24.
24? Good to know. You don't notice anything crazy.
Zach, Cole will probably wander around trying to help out, like, anybody that's hurt. Or touch them up a little bit and stuff.
There are quite a few people that are hurt. Most of them are below, taking damage from cannonballs and splintering. Looking around, the crew looks like it's been cut by a third to a half. If you would guess, probably about 10 people died in the fire.
That is not good. Well, let me know if I need to burn spell slots to cure anybody or anything.
If you want, just to use medicine, help wrap them up and stuff, you can.
Okay.
Most of the people by now, after the hour, the ones that would die, would have already died.
Yeah, can I help him with that?
Yeah. Run around.
I am proficient in medicine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you can help treat wounds and stuff, make sure they don't get infected, basic stuff like that. Reset broken limbs.
No, stun steal.
No, pretty much. But you guys do that for the next couple of hours, until slowly the sun begins to set, and night begins to take you all, which it gets very, very dark.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 hours for your records, Alex.
3 or 4?
Yep.
I'll say 3.
Okay. Just because of Marha talking to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn you, Marha.
But would you all like to go sleep, or what would you like to do? As it is like 8, 9 o'clock at night. They're still working around the clock. It seems they have gotten one of the masts up, but the other ones are still currently down or are being repaired, as some of the arms that come off of it for the cells themselves were already broken, and there are quite a few tears and cuts in the cells themselves. It seems like they are beginning to repair.
Yeah, I can help them with that. I can help, like, sew stuff like that. Just basic stuff without magic.
Mm-hmm.
If I've seen them struggle, like, to lift the mass sack,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn into a very, like, whatever a big, strong creature is. Like
bear?
maybe a bear or something. Yeah, I would say like a bear or something. And just help them, like, a little extra push to get the mass lifted.
Yeah. Or a bear or a gorilla? I think you can be a gorilla.
Gorilla
Yeah,
would be
sure.
cool.
Grills are like CR halves.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's technically stronger?
Let me check. Gorilla is 16 strength. Bear is going to be 19, so bear would be stronger.
Okay, well then I will turn into a bear
That's
and
fine.
help them out.
All right. Over the next couple of hours, if you guys want, you can spend 4 or 5 hours to help get up. With that, you'll be able to repair one more of the masts. But the soldiers seem to, or not soldiers, but crew seem fairly exhausted, and they seem to be calling it a day. If you want, you can continue to try and push through the night alone without their guidance, or you can wait until morning.
Fuck no, I don't know anything about fixing the ship.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I wanted to give you options. Make things worse. It's fine. Alright. So
I can imagine my intervention would just cause the newly found one just to go neat over the side of the railing.
accidentally light it on fire somehow. Oh, I was tying a rope. It doesn't matter.
Zach, has the captain appointed a watch since the master down?
Looking out, he seems to be taking the watch himself and letting his crew rest. As you can see, I'm kind of just walking up and down the planks.
I'll also be up there for a while because I have better eyesight than most. So.
Mm-hmm. Here. Sorry, going back to my tracker.
What are you tracking, Zach?
Don't worry about it.
The death of a party
Me
member.
dying?
Well, yeah, but that's
Right. As another day passes, does anyone want to take watch for the night?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Hey,
go ahead.
Derek. When
Yes.
you're done, come get me.
All right. All right.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a investigation check. I mean perception check. Oh my god, English.
I mean, I would rather roll an investigation check if you let me.
Too bad.
Oh, that's not bad. 17.
17. It seems all quiet and easy of a night. That lore storm that had encapsulated you guys has completely vanished. You don't see
Surprise,
any.
surprise.
Yep. You don't see any dark storm clouds or anything on the horizon. You don't see any lights or any other ships. You do see the beautiful stars, but that is not all you see for your first 2 hours. Are you going to go for longer or just 2?
I'll probably go for like another hour or so.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking something up.
You're fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I was looking up the symbol just to make sure I wasn't wrong. But yeah, he'll probably keep an eye out for about another hour before going awake in Koa.
Okay.
Alright. Perception.
Perception.
20. What is that? 21?
21. You glance and look out over. You glance and look out over like the ocean and everything around, and you have a fairly good feeling that there is nothing on the immediate horizon or any immediate around you.
Let's see. I would imagine that a lot of creatures wouldn't want to be near a dragon's wrath.
Your next 2 hours pass by, uneventful.
Is Sebastian still sitting up at the front of the ship?
Yes.
Are you like sleeping, or are you?
I think he's kind of like in and out of sleep. He's sleeping, but not the greatest.
Hey, Orcator. Do you want to take a watch, or should I go get lunch?
Sure.
Sure, as if you are going to take the watch.
Yeah.
Alright. Have fun. And he like slaps him on the shoulder and just stumbles off towards bed.
27.
27. With your extremely high check, you swear you see the faintest little dot of an ant on the horizon. As it just seems to go over a star, light up for a moment, like you can see the hint of an outline, and then disappears back into the darkness.
What direction? Using
West.
the bow of the boat.
West.
I don't know which way is west in this fucking image. He's gonna look that way, whatever direction it is. And like
You were heading south, so west is this way.
Okay, well he's gonna like try to focus on whatever it is. See if he can make out any shape or anything.
Based on the distance, not really. You just see like it looks like a millimeter or two of like darkness that comes over a star every now and then. It's way too far away for shape. You would guess it's several miles away.
Do I see any light coming from it? Or is it just like a shadow crossing?
Just a shadow crossing light.
He's just gonna kind of try to keep eyes on it. But...
Your 2 hours passes pretty uneventfully. Besides that, do you go wake up someone else? You guys are about 7 hours into your watch.
Yeah, he'll wake up Marha.
Mm-hmm.
Give her a little nudge with his boot. Wake up.
What's time?
It's time for you to take watch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm getting up.
He makes sure she gets up and then walks all the way back to the bow and sits down.
Yeah, my watch turn.
Alright, give me a perception check, Marha.
23.
23. Nothing really interesting catches your attention. It's fairly peaceful. You watch as you can just see the faintest bits of blue and purple color at the horizon, which slowly leads to peace, as it seems the new day is upon you, and you all have taken a long rest.
Hell yeah.
So, one thing I figured out about the reset max HP, it's for if it's your max HP changed to like a creature effect. It's max HP, not current XP that it changes.
Gotcha. What would you all like to do as the new day has arisen?
Sorry. 1 second.
Well, Kolo's gonna start his day with some breakfast. And maybe a beer.
Let me see if there's any spells I want to change around.
I'll have me some breakfast too. Breakfast. Whatever's in the eating area. I also have my rations. I also just want to generally take a survey of the folks, the crew. How are they doing?
Make a insight check.
I have oh no, I only have disadvantage on those against lies. Roll normal. Oh yeah, 14.
14. Most of them seem tired, exhausted. A lot of them seem morose. Like they just lose a bunch of people. They're just kind of existing right now. They're not happy, but they're not like extremely sad. It's just everyday life. But they had a bad day.
The risk on the seas. Okay. I guess at some point I'll also open up that box I got that I hadn't opened yet from Kanoa.
Oh. Inside, you see a single pendant. Almost like a locket.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably spend a little bit of time just to identify it, then put it on.
It's beautiful, blue and silver. It almost looks like platinum-ish. Platinum or silver, inlaid with some blue gems and runes. But on the inside is a painting. On one side, your parents. On the other, her. An added character. It is a lock. Add in like the rings of twin communication, but it is an amulet version.
Okay.
Somebody, roll me a D100, please. You know, no reasons.
That sounds like a job for Cat.
Leave it to me.
It's
Gosh,
also different. Hey, Marha,
45.
Here.
45. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please? For no reason.
For the crushing weight of reality.
I'm
There's
sure
like
an
a chance
8
that Marha-
succeeds.
An 8?
Yup.
Good to know.
Why do I feel like there's a chance that Marha just drops dead?
Marha, the veins have spread a little bit more. You feel a little weak and fatigued. Nothing crazy, but it's like when you have a cold or a cold is coming up. You don't feel the greatest.
I actually think she changes into some of her old, more covering clothes. She doesn't have the headdress anymore or the veil, but some of the... At least cover up her neck and shoulders and arms and stuff. Good morning, everybody. How are your bruises?
I am okay. It is a little hot to be wearing all of that.
Well, you know. I used to wear this quite a bit. Very used to it. I mean, I walked through the desert in it before I got those other clothes.
Oh, I would not, but okay.
Why the new look?
Not the new look. The other look was actually the new look. This is the old look.
Switching it up.
Yes, yes. You know how us women are.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I do. Oh, do you do not mean that? You know, I'm sorry if that was offensive.
Hmm.
I have an idea, and I thought maybe I'd run it by you guys. You know how I can turn into animals.
Yes.
Well, that was a pirate ship we sank, and I bet you there was lots of booty on there. I like calling it booty. Do you think maybe I could turn into like a dolphin or something and go down and see if I can find something?
I think it might be a little late for that, buddy. It's probably deep down there by now. Even if you could make it, I don't know if you'd want to.
Damon, would I know how deep this area might be? Like, water-wise?
Roll a history check, I suppose.
Also, how would you get whatever it was back up?
I don't know. I thought I'd work that out when I get there. I also can do. I also have other spells I can prepare.
18 plus 9 for 27.
27. You would guess that it is probably around 8 to 10,000 feet deep.
Okay, I'll let them know that they're planning on going down. That's how far it is.
It's sorry. Say that one more time, Zach.
8 to 10,000 feet.
Okay. Just call me the Titan. That's probably. It's
What?
probably,
Why?
Don't worry about it. It's a thing that will happen in a little while.
Is
In a
that
little
like
while.
a Bill Fatter joke? Lana, do you understand what he's talking about? Anyway, what were you saying? Sorry.
Well, I think I wanted to go down, but I think it's too deep. I don't know. It was a thought, but maybe not a good.
It was an idea. I will give you that.
I'll say you're welcome to try, but who knows what else is down there.
Oh yes, I cannot exactly bring you all with me. So, I mean, I could cast air bubble, but
Also, they are all probably feasting on all of the good yummy pirate bodies down there.
That is true. I could be a short, and maybe they wouldn't even notice me.
There's nastier things in these waters than sharks.
So, overall, not a good idea. Maybe not.
Probably not, yeah.
I would say it's best to stay on boat.
All right. Well,
Aboard.
then I will help the captain. Maybe help him with the other master or something.
I mean, try, but for some reason they seem to be avoiding us. I mean, when I'm walking around, they don't even look me in the eye.
They do not.
I wonder why that could be.
Oh, I know why that is. That's probably because you cut the captain's head off.
But he just points at Marhala.
You started it.
Well, yes, but I'm going to be honest. If you cut off like any of my friends' heads, I would be pretty pissed off at you about it. I will not lie.
Oh, he lives again. You can't let the past stay in the past.
You can't let the past stay in the past, so you should bring it to the present, which is what they are doing.
Mm.
Damn, he kind of
Oh.
outsmarted you on that one. Got her ass.
Either way, I think it's best to help the boat start moving again. If you want to get to your destination, right? I don't want to get stuck out on sea either.
Yes, that would probably be good. Good to get out sooner rather than later.
All right.
So, I'll do that. I'll go see if there's anything I can help with. If they'll let me help them.
Make me a persuasion check, please.
Good old little old me. Persuasion. I'm good at that. Hold on. Or is it? 22.
22. They look at you and grumble for a bit. But eventually they do, they have you like underneath, just using a hammer to board up some of the holes. They've made pretty good progress from the day before, but there are still a lot of holes on the two levels. One where you guys kind of sleep, and then the others where like a lot of the storage is. The galley itself, that floor was damaged as well.
Alright.
Sebastian, as you look out that way, you do see what appears to be a small dot on the horizon, closer than it was previously. You study it for a moment, and it almost looks like a humanoid figure far out at sea.
Guys, what's that? He just points.
The captain kind of looks over. What's what? He like puts his hand over his eyes and
That
squints.
thing way over there.
There's a thing over there. Oh, hold on. And he like walks and grabs like a spyglass and pulls it out and starts looking.
You see it?
I don't. Here. And he like tosses you the spyglass.
Do I have to roll something to catch it?
No. I assume you're
I
dead.
catch it. I take a look.
Go ahead and make me a perception with advantage this time.
With advantage?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, am I gonna do better than a 28? I got 26.
26. But it's a lower DC because you have the spyglass.
Okay.
You look out that way with like the magnification of it, and you do see something. It takes you a moment to like process and look at it. You see what appears to be a humanoid figure. Legs kind of bent oddly, with some horns on their head. But that's not the part that stands out to you. They appear to be floating on either a piece of wood or a door or something, but you can see tied around their waist what appears to be ropes leading into the water. And and they appear to be attached to either a shark or some type of dolphin, as they seem to be surfing a piece of wood being pulled by dolphins or sharks. And you can see a
Do
long...
they seem in control, or do they seem like they're fucking, like...
They seem in control, and you can actually see a long wooden instrument in their hand, it looks like, as their hands move on it.
Oh my
Like
God.
they're almost playing a song.
Why did Cat roll again? You know, we gotta stop letting her roll for the fucking days.
I don't know. I think this is the best universe, the best timeline.
Does he look familiar? Is
Nope.
this fucking... Is this Marvin?
Nope. They look nothing like you've ever seen before.
That would
That
be
shit
hilarious
would be
if it
great.
was.
Man's just out here at the sea now.
Hey, wherever there might be business, probably.
I mean, yeah.
Is he coming towards us, or just kind of going around?
No, they look directly heading towards your ship.
It's one guy. What could he do? I'm gonna hand the spyglass to Derek. Hey, Derek, look at this. The hell is this?
I guess I'll take a look.
Yeah. You look at it and you see the same thing he showed you.
I bet he just like takes his eye off of it, looks at Sebastian like, "Am I seeing this right?" And then look again.
Yep.
And then I guess he'll kind of narrate what he sees with a guy right surfing on a piece of wood, being pulled by dolphins or sharks potentially, with horns and wings. You said, or
Just horns.
just horns?
I'm sorry, did you hit your head in the fight yesterday?
Here, you take a look.
Alright. Do I see the same shit?
Yeah, with their guidance of like where to position it. Yeah.
He like slowly hands the spyglass back to Derek and goes, "Alright, I hit my head too. He is coming this way. Do you think he wants a ride? He is tired of dolphins?"
I guess we'll hand it over to the captain and kind of point out exactly where it is, so he can take a look.
He looks for a second, looks back, then looks again.
And he says, "That's the greatest pirate I've ever seen."
I'm glad someone got my idea, my reference. That is the strangest things I've seen in a while. You all are very interesting.
That is not with us. We do not.
This is not with you. Well, I guess we should leave for another fight.
Do we have? Can I make a estimation based on how long you might take to actually get here?
Sure, make me an intelligence check, Mr. Intelligent Wizard.
That's all I am. Okay. 17 plus 5, so 22.
22. You would guess the better part of 2 hours.
Oh, I think they'll probably be here in about 2 hours or so.
The captain kind of looks over at the mast. We're probably about 5 or 6 hours away from being seaworthy. And we will be a little bit slower, but...
Understood.
So, you are going to earn your passage again and your pay. Possibly. Good luck.
Okay,
He
I
just
guess
kind of walks back.
I'm gonna go like sit towards the closest edge to where
Mhm.
the horn person is coming from. Pull out my book and read for about an hour because I have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry, go ahead.
and then just kind of keep an eye on them for that remaining hour or whatever, however long.
Zach, I will spend an hour in like pair form or whatever I need to do to help get the mast up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take an hour to short rest to get my wild shape back.
Okay. And don't forget, you can swap out your wild shapes.
Already done it. Already
Cool.
prepared a couple. I already changed them around.
Alright. And don't forget you can prepare your spells every day too as a druid.
I remembered that too, but I didn't want to change
Okay.
anything.
That's fine.
Thank
I'm
you,
just making sure. Alright. Anybody else want any specific prep?
Oh, I've got rid of that stupid healing spell.
Fuck that healing spell. Alright.
I think Marha also still prays, but does very specific devotional stuff to Luther. Like some low-key esoteric shit that like normally doesn't happen, but like they bust out for like Mother's Day or some shit.
You feel a definitive lack of communication. It's the most alone you've felt in a very long time.
Cool.
After I finish a fair bit of hammering downstairs, I'll probably go up on deck and harass my party mates
Okay.
too. Take a gander at what they're doing.
Well, Derek's reading a book. Koa's in bear form or resting. Sebastian, you just watching, waiting?
Yeah, he's kind of like, what the fuck is this?
What you looking at?
Who has the spyglass now?
The captain left it with you guys.
Cool, I have it. I'm gonna hand her the spyglass and just point it out.
I'll take a peeky peek.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the crazy guy. You guys a friend of yours? Or
I mean, I was about to ask you the same thing.
nah, my friends are pretty normal. You know Koa. Pretty chill like him. Just like me.
Very normal.
You're waiting for him to hit the deck or trying to strike him out of the waters?
Get closer, but not quite to deck.
You know, he could be a friend. Looks fun to hang out with.
It depends if those are sharks or dolphins.
I mean, one's funnier for sure, but sharks are fun too.
Gonna take them a bit to get here, though.
Just watching the spectacle as it arrives. That's fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna wave my hands at him.
Okay. No obvious reaction.
Damn, he's rude.
Yeah, gonna even say hi before he lands.
So the next hour or so passes until they are much closer. Any other last minute preparations you want before they would get here?
Nope.
About how far away are they right now?
Let me do math to give you an answer then.
Math is fun.
Mm-hmm. About 18,000 feet. So 2-3 miles.
Yeah, thanks for that measurement. What?
So a couple miles away.
Alright. I'll wait until they get pretty close then.
Okay. How close?
About 120 feet.
Okay.
Unless anybody else does anything to stop to do anything first.
I do want to go up to the captain at some point. Do you want to try and talk to this man, or do you want us to just total it is your ship?
At this point, it is. At this point, it is completely up to you. You're in charge of security, so if you want to talk to them and see if they're friendly, or if you just want to execute them, he looks directly at you, Lanakilla. That is up to you.
Yes,
Straight
a
chillin'.
cat thrown in the water.
We will discuss it. And he like goes back down the. I assume we are going to at least try to talk to this person. Yes.
Yeah, he looks fun, and maybe he needs our help. It'd be best to have a humane conversation before jumping the gun. You know.
That is good growth. I am proud of you.
I've always been like this.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know whether that's true or not?
Hey. Oh, just because one time I get a little excited.
That's an 18. Can I remember any other instances in the week that we spent together of you like just straight murking somebody?
No, you can't.
Lies. Lies.
I think maybe my her awful demeanor has not presented this, but she is a true lawful good, or maybe chaotic good. Maybe
I think it best. I would say I think at best you could hope for chaotic.
lawful stupid.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
All right. As they get closer, Sebastian, you are the one with the highest passive perception, if I'm correct. Derek's not far behind you, I think.
I have a 15. I'm pretty far behind.
15.
Wait, am I? I think I'm second with 17. Then. Unless Spirits is way up there.
You hear a sound echoing across the water.
I'm supposed to hear something. What if?
Robot for this?
Is this not a crowbot coming through?
Oh, I have it on 0. Hold on.
The chanting, Zach?
The sound.
Cannibal chanting. What's?
Oh. That sound. Oh my fucking god! What is this weirdo that you made?
I think Koa's like drumming his fingers to it.
Koa, roll me a history check.
Who?
You.
I wish my one could roll in this.
I
sure as hell did. At 8, Zach.
8, no idea what the sound is.
I don't know what this is, but I like it. It's got a good beat to it. Yes.
They're
I know
about.
what it is?
Probably not.
How about me?
Sure, roll a history check.
Yay! Yay!
That -3 modifier.
Actually, it's -2.
Oh.
11.
11?
He
No
still
idea.
beat me. He still beat me.
But, yeah, no idea. They are now about 600-700 feet away.
Oh, this beat goes hard though.
Koa's like jamming, dude.
Alright, what would you guys like to do as they are slowly getting closer and approaching?
Still just one dude.
Yeah, just one dude. But now you can see, like, the fans coming up out of the water. It definitely looks like some type of either reef shark pulling it.
Is this guy standing here have some like instrument or some shit playing the music?
Yeah, he has a long like piece of metal or wood, like held in both hands.
Does he look like armed or like, you know what I mean? Like, is he dressed for battle or is my dude wearing swim trunks?
He doesn't look like he's necessarily armed for like battle or anything too crazy.
Is he like a didgeridoo?
Possibly.
Yo, this is the coolest guy on earth.
I mean, he appears to be in like nicer clothing. Has the large whatever instrument in his hands. But
Well, I'll stop playing the music as soon as I get close enough.
yep.
I knew it.
I checked. I was like, he's still in Discord. Here he comes.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Go ahead and describe to them what they see.
Yeah, he's a. Well,
Immortal
I don't know if
warlord.
you would know what race he is necessarily.
Just describe what he looks like.
Yeah, he's got lovely dark brown hair with green eyes. Well, white skin. He'd be pretty. You know, he's charmingly attractive. He's got some bright green clothing on at the moment, and definitely looks not like super fancy clothing, but definitely enough to put on a performance. He's got a weapon on one side, it's a sword, and a couple of instruments here and there. He's got interesting curling horns on the sides of his head, and well, the bottom half of him looks a little bit, I guess, furry, and he has hooves.
Okay, I know what this is. What I know in character, Damien.
I mean, we've seen satyrs
Taking
in
a
the
look at it.
Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He's like 5 foot tall
Yeah.
as well, by the way.
How about you're playing Phil from Hercules?
Yep. He definitely looks like a satyr from the Fae.
And he'll stop
Derek is
playing.
gonna sigh very heavily when he realizes what it is.
He'll stop playing, and the sharks will stop pulling, and he'll just look up and say, "G'day, mate. What can I do you for?"
I'm sitting ready for the Australian satyr.
Nobody was ready for that shit.
You know, if you'd have been Irish, I would have batted an eye, but Australian threw me.
You guys look like you've had a rip of a day.
Fucking weirdo.
My God.
Oh God, my God.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you for this.
Derek's just gonna look at everybody and whisper, "I think we should kill him."
No.
Yes,
don't
I also think we should kill him. Last time I saw one of his kind, I kind of had to like fight a lot of things and almost died a couple times. So you know.
What kind of cruel barbarians are you guys? We can at least have a conversation. Good afternoon, gentlemen. What brings you out
Fine.
here?
If you want to have a conversation with them, I'm heading down deck.
Sorry, what was that? You gotta speak up?
What brings you out here in these troubled waters? I haven't seen any spectacle like this before.
Well, I was on a ship. Ship sank.
Sure wasn't.
Here I am.
And how did you manage to make your friends?
Oh, I just talked to them. Quite nice guys. Couple of good mates. Shared them a frothy. You know, had a good go.
Can't do this in Russian. I think he looks at Lana like, "What the fuck is?" Because she, are you dealing? Is everybody else left, or like Marha? Are you still here?
Yeah, she is. She's just watching.
Sebastian's kind of ready to shoot him, but he's not like aiming at him or anything.
Does he like have his bow drawn?
It's been in his hand the entire time. Like
I
never
think
put it
Koa
away.
like leans out over the boat, like looks over towards you and goes, "He's not an orc. It's not you know."
He's not a cat for sure.
I'm glad that we all know our races here. That was very fun.
Yes, but what are we going to do about the horny man on the tank or on the sharks?
You mind if I come aboard?
Well,
I do mind a little bit. Actually, stay down there for now.
Right.
And to be honest, it seems like you're doing a bit better than us. You're moving.
I'd like to be moving on something a little bigger.
why did you not talk to a whale?
That would have been a good plan, actually. Yeah. Why didn't you talk to a whale?
Just talk to the first guys who were here.
So, like, what are you doing out here in the middle of like buttfuck nowhere?
Well, I was a performer on another ship. Some pirates took us out. Here I am.
Hey, how do you know we were all the way over here? He was way over there.
Got these two things on the front of me head. They help me see things.
That is fair. We did kind of blow up that ship. during the night when it was dark.
Yeah, but what kind of man goes towards it?
The kind of man that doesn't want to be floating in the ocean
Drowning.
anymore.
That's true. Better, some fires to investigate than this awful, awful salty water.
And better on land.
We're far from it.
Where even are we? I don't know how far we actually are from land.
Better part of probably about 100 miles.
Well, I think he's a stunning fella. You don't think maybe we could have him as part of our crew? He seems fine. Come on.
You are not going to decapitate the captain again, yeah? Not you, I'm talking to the new one. You are not going to decapitate our captain, yes?
Don't see why I would.
Better than the one we have.
Hey, bygones be bygones. Listen, I've repented. I've learned. Are you, well, how do you travel? What's your trade, I suppose? Is that a performer?
Yeah.
Can I look at his gear and try to determine of what, like in combat, how strong / what is this guy's specialty, maybe?
Okay, make a insight check.
Not a disadvantage because he's not lying. Huge. 14. 15.
15. Looking him over, he definitely doesn't look like the biggest guy. He's on the smaller side. He looks like he's a little bit nimble. He's pretty balanced on his feet and holds himself well while the ship rocks him back and forth. Doesn't look extremely strong. The only real weapon you see on him is a sword on his hip. Yeah, he has instruments, but he definitely does not look like the best fighter.
Does he look like we could easily fuck him up if he gets steps out of line?
Possibly. You've been wrong about people in the past, but
Insight check. Oh, that's cool.
what are y'all doing?
Well, I'd like to invite him aboard. Everyone else who's on deck. Aren't you interested? Seems fun.
I mean, the man rolled up on a pair of shorts. Of course, I'm curious. But we also watched the change ship yesterday too.
We could use some help fending off that dragon if it comes back.
Yes, that was. I thought maybe he was the.
Well, if no one else is gonna move to stop him, then I'll help him up.
All right.
He is your responsibility. If he kills any of my crew, then it will be you all answering.
Understood, gentlemen. Captain Avant, don't worry. We're pacifists. It wouldn't happen. I'll help him up.
You cut my head off!
Do you?
Can
think Cole leans in and goes, "Do you know what that word means?"
Sure. It has the word pacify in it. It means someone who's able to silence and, control others.
With their
Yep.
fists.
Yeah, or whatever means they have on hand. You were saying something, orc girl?
Yeah, I think Marha has been standing there silently the second he got up, and then I want to try to intimidate this fucker. So she leans down, and you said 5 foot? He's 5 feet tall?
Yeah, but he's still in the water. He hasn't jumped on the ship yet.
Oh, shit. I think then she, looks over the thing, and she looks down at him, and she goes, You know, I will definitely rip your face off if you kill anyone on this ship. With my bare hands. I have a lot of issues right now, and if you get in the way of what we have going on, you will be back in the water so fast.
I've
you
had worse
understand?
threatened. Sounds great.
Fine, you can let them up if you wish.
I'll go ahead and do that.
No need. I'll fly up there.
Okay.
What? Hard dude?
It is like 20 feet below the boat where you guys are standing, by the way.
No, actually, first I'll untie the sharks first, and then I'll
Yeah.
fly up there.
Okay. They just look at you and just swim down.
Why, mates?
You're a flying goat person? Is that what this is?
Do you want to describe how it looks when you fly?
Yeah, there's some little wings will pop out the sides of his boots.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Whoa, little man's got tricks. See,
Got one or two?
it's gonna be fun. So what, you said you're a performer? You're a musician? What moves you to perform?
I just
Kinda-
my whole life.
Hmm.
Fun times. Always good to perform a little, make a little money.
Fun times are important. We're recovering from an attack right now, so
I'd
not
say.
moving quite yet.
Yeah, I'd say you guys had a rip of a time.
You saw.
Huh?
You saw and chose not to help.
What? No. What? I didn't say I watched you. I said I see you had a rip of a time, you see.
It's fine, she's kind of stupid. I'm not very good with, like, turns of phrase either. Common is not my first language.
I just got a little
Fair dinkum.
confused. Don't want to accuse you of anything. But we're heroes of justice, you see, so we got to be careful of who we let aboard.
As you chop somebody's head off last session.
Yeah, give me just a general deception check there.
What? I am a hero of justice.
I am a hero of
shining
justice.
paragon of moral values.
20 deception.
You don't immediately pick up anything too crazy off of them.
Really? You roll up to this screw and don't pick up crazy? You are definitely stupid.
I meant
Okay,
about
the-
them lying on that.
Oh, okay.
I think the fuzzy Sheilas are alright.
Well, you ought to meet everyone. I just met them recently. I'd say only a day into being best friends with them. We already have so many laughs together. That one's Sebastian, the sour one. The gray one is Marha. She's tall.
She looks at you kind of hard when you say that.
There's like a sour little skinny guy downstairs. That's Derek. There's the green one. That's my good friend Koa. He's cool.
Hello, friend.
And what's your name?
Well, right here you're looking at Fletcher.
Fletcher. Any last name?
Deny.
Do I recognize this name from anywhere?
Roll me a history check.
Ever? Oh yeah, baby, that's a -1 with a natural one.
You actually forget your own name.
You swear you've heard his name? He is supposed to be like some god. No, you've never fucking heard of him.
Well, I'm sure your name will become big soon, traveling with a cool group like us. You'll become a famous performer in no time. Me, I'm Lanakila. But a lot of folks, up north, they know me by the name Dominia. I'm pretty famous,
Like a domino.
No, not like that.
Right.
Dominia.
Gotcha. Keep that in
And
mind.
please call me Vora.
Call you what?
Vora?
Vora?
Vora. Vora.
Vora.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, I'll forget all your names very quickly, but we'll get it together soon. So,
It is
I
fine.
can't say I'll be much of a help here. Got a little bit of magic mending some things, but nothing too big. Otherwise, I'll just perform.
That's fair. I mean, we were hired on this boat just for, guarding, combat, that kind of stuff. You don't really have to help. I did so out of the kindness of my heart, but, only so much you can do when you're not experienced on boats.
Right.
We're actually headed down south, if I remember correctly, down to some deserts. Sand. You ever been down there before?
No. What direction? It's coming from Cinderstone. Where was I going again? Hold on. I have to look at things.
You were going to Dawnguard. I'll pull up.
Dawnguard. That's right.
Dawnguard. So, wait. We started at Cinderstone, right? And then we're going down to Dawnguard.
Yep. You guys are technically off the map right now. Yeah.
I see.
Here there be monsters.
We are going towards Dawnguard. We are trying to see trying to find the orcs.
Ah. More of your grey fella.
Yes. I have not seen them in some time.
Family
Can't
reunion?
say.
You could call it that.
Fun.
Can't say I've seen him at all. So, I'm in. I was already headed down there. Not really for any reason, just going with the ship.
Righty, well, quite honestly, my bones hurt, so I'm going to go lay down for a little bit.
Should get that checked out.
She gives you a nasty look when you say that. Heads down.
Best to beware of that one. You know how they are, young, delicate age, sensitive. Should go under something.
Well, some gnarly attitudes.
All love, though. I'm sure all of them will love you. They're nice people. They're pretty nice to me.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to you, as we were about to completely pretend we didn't know you.
I didn't know about that one.
Well then, I will look around, see if I can help, and if not, I'll just start playing music. I'll change it up. These people look like they might like a lute better than a didgeridoo.
Koa looks very disappointed as you put up the didgeridoo.
You just like the word didgeridoo.
And I'll play some music.
All right.
Random music.
The crew kind of stop, watch you for a moment, and then just slowly nod along as it continued to work. It's really confused by the last couple of hours or days, really.
Fair enough. I would be as well.
I think Koa is going to go downstairs and get a beer for him and Fletcher, and then come back upstairs.
Okay.
The others are not so one, but here, this is for you.
Now, a man with a good frothy, that's a mate.
He'll like cheers you. All right, you play something upbeat, and I am going to go help them with the ship.
Play
He'll
something
just
sick.
chug the fucking beer.
I will play something upbeat and happy. Merrily.
What do you play?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I'll play that with the
Okay.
lute. Just something upbeat. Nothing with too many words, you know. Just something to get as background music as people are putting stuff together.
Okay. All right. So.
I'm gonna roll performance just to see how it is.
Oh yeah.
It's a 22. 22 performance. Not
you
half
sound
bad.
You sound pretty fucking good. But over the next, we'll say 4 hours, with you helping, Oa and other people, you guys are finally able to begin to set sail again. Derek, I assume you're reading.
Yep.
So go ahead and mark off 4 more hours of your book.
I'm getting pretty close to finishing it, so.
Good. As you feel the ship begin to move, and you guys begin to make more headway. You guys are going at a little bit slower speed due to the reduced number of crew. I don't think any of you guys are really proficient.
Knowledgeable, but not proficient.
But who wants to roll me a second D100, please?
Not cat.
I'll do it. Fuck out of here.
Go on, roll another dragon. I'd rather have the dragon than the Australian bard.
The
74.
rare Alex shade.
74? Alright.
Sorry, guys. I just, you guys complained that my last character didn't have an accent. I was like, fuck it, I'll get an accent.
So you chose Australian?
You have no idea how happy I am with an Australian accent. It's so fucking, like, it's one of those things that, like, when I think Satyr, I don't think Australian, but it's a beautiful, weird combination, Josh. You fucking relish this.
Yeah, no, he messaged me that, and I was like, what?
Cartoon.
And I mean, I couldn't just say no to that.
No, this is, I love it.
Mm-hmm. It was great. But, all right. Anybody keeping watch, or what are y'all doing? Minus Alex.
I'm still fucking exhausted. I'm goddamn sleeping.
I'll keep watch. I'll be up on the deck.
I have a question
Yes.
also. I should have DM for this, but I have the spell planar ally, right? How does a lion, simple as I, go about contacting a planar ally?
So I think that is based on your necklace.
Yeah, prayer beads.
You beseech. Did you read the spell?
Yeah, so it has to be someone you already know. Like, you have to be friends with them already, and I don't have any planar ally friends.
So, with it being a necklace, I'm going to say it is someone that is tied to that necklace.
Oh.
So, you wrote... You don't really know based on how you got that necklace, I have a feeling.
Ooh, good to know.
Uh-huh. So...
Okay, yeah. I'll spend the time harassing other people while they're sailing. I don't know. See what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, and don't forget to read how much it costs to have their aid.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm. As you go around, Sebastian, I assume you being you are keeping an eye out. So if you want to just
he wants to learn more medicine
Oh,
from Marha.
okay.
Especially
Marha?
with all the injured people, we can kind of like observe.
You wake her up from her nap?
Yes.
Fuck you. What?
We're gonna help the people on the boat, and you're gonna show me what to do.
Alrighty, whatever. Yeah, sure. Gonna help him with that. Show him how to
Yep.
properly set a bone, shit like that.
Mhm. So go ahead and add in X amount of hours.
Can I do it towards my expertise?
Sure. Yeah, so, Koa, you're helping out working. Is anybody specifically keeping watch on anything, or are you all just kind of doing your own thing, helping out, getting the ship going?
I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I was saying I was going to keep watch if the ship was mostly corrected.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did not hear that. All right.
I even put it in the chat, too, which I didn't think you did.
Oh, I read the first time thing. I read the first thing. But anyways, alright, go ahead and give me a basic perception, which you already rolled out of 14. So just ignore me, okay?
Usually my strategy.
Rude, but good plan. Alright. 14. I will say that after about 3 to 4 hours, you do notice something, Koa. It's almost like the smell of dead and rotten fish hit the air.
I should not have had that second egg for breakfast. Oh, do I see anything?
With the 14, go ahead and make me another perception check.
That's much better. That's a natural 20 for 27.
With the 27, you kind of glance around and look out, and you can see what appears to be about 400 or 500 feet in front of you. Animals, like fish, dolphins, sharks, a couple of whales, all dead and floating on the ocean.
Judging by the smell, they've probably been dead for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Are there, like, wounds on them, or do they look poisoned? You know what I mean? Like,
Hard to tell. They've already begun to decompose.
water discolored?
It looks blackish and mixture of red around them.
Captain,
Yes.
do you see that? The pile of dead fish? Do you know what that is?
I don't know what caused it, but I do see it. That is discouraging.
You don't know of anything that would do that?
I mean, nothing that would just kill. Most things out here eat what they kill. It looks like something killed them for either fun or they were in the way of something, which makes me much more nervous.
Yes. And he's to go downstairs. Derek! Derek, where are you?
Would I actually hear him? Probably, with how loud he is.
Yeah.
I was like, Koa is not a quiet man.
Yeah, after probably about a minute, because he's probably tucked away somewhere. He'd make his way up. Yeah. What is it?
Derek, there is you're very smart. Like you've read a lot of books, you know things, right?
Some things, yes.
Alright. There is a big pile of dead fish in the water, and it smells bad. And I was wondering if you knew what would do. And he'll like drag him upstairs and show him. What is that? That does not seem good, right?
Okay, let's see. How would I phrase my question to the DM? But I have read anything about something off the coast that would just kill and leave this prey behind like that?
Roll me a history check.
Wow, I'm gonna roll. I'm rolling really well until we probably get into combat here in a minute. 18 plus 5 for 23.
23. You think about it for a moment. Nothing immediately catches you, like catches your attention or anything. Unless it's something evil, something that shouldn't be here. It is the
I'm
ocean.
having a flashback to Rise of the Dragon with the Night Stalker. Yeah.
Something that seems inherently evil, you assume, would do something like this. This is not typical animal behavior. And you're intelligent. You've lived by the ocean. You don't know of any natural creature that would do this and leave the carnage the way it is.
Alright, well, I imagine he'll probably spend a few minutes like looking at it, thinking, because it's not something that immediately jumps to his mind, as you said. My best bet would be something evil that's not supposed to be here. Off the top of my head.
Like a dragon?
No, I don't think dragons would mostly eat them, probably.
Like an evil dragon.
Yes.
I mean, dragons still need to eat, so.
Oh.
They don't eat?
I said they still need to eat.
Oh, I thought you said they do not. I was like that. Oh, they did.
Dragon fact.
Zach, are all these fish like absolutely dead? There's none that are like clinging on for life?
Watching as you guys are getting closer now, you don't see anything alive. And as you get closer, I'll go off your current. Well, none of them seem to have eyes.
Derek, did you notice that they don't have eyes?
Ugh, creepy.
I did not.
Do I know of any creatures that would do this heinous activity?
Roll a history check.
Oh, one of those.
I was gonna say is the whole no eyes thing ringing a bell, but
No.
10.
10?
hey,
No
that's pretty good for
idea.
you.
No idea.
No.
Zach, are there any birds in the sky?
Oh shit, I was muted. I was gonna ask if I would know anything about any of this stuff.
I totally forgot you were here, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Same. Roll me a history check, Josh, and
Yeah.
Gannett perception check.
History.
That's 19, Zach.
16.
16 and 19. 16? No idea. I mean, there are plenty of things in the Fae that dwell on people and things, but nothing rings a bell necessarily. The only thing that you can think of is there something else from like the Shadowfell or the elemental plane of water or some other plane might have crossed over. 16. There do not seem to be any birds in the sky.
Does it matter that I rolled the 19 and you rolled the 16?
No, I'm sorry. 19.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know if that would push me over the edge.
No, you feel certain that there are no birds or anything around. Almost like there's a lack thereof them.
Okay. I was gonna
So
ask about
something
that.
probably drove them away.
Birds.
Assuming there's no birds in the water.
You look down. There are birds in the water.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind that. There's a last thing will happen, but I don't think they're going to tell me.
You hear the captain call out. So what have you guys figured out?
But
I imagine we're just in like a small cluster muttering to each other.
we figured out that even the birds are dead.
I'll head up to the captain that way, and also he noticed that all their eyes seem to be gone.
Oh, wonderful.
And Derek absolutely has his both hands on it, like his scimitars, waiting just in case.
Is this dead animal flotsam within 60 feet of me?
Yeah. The ship is kind of
Dark.
driving through it right now.
Oh, shot in the dark, all divine senses. See. So the hallow spell or the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. But really just trying to get a sense of if they were affected by a celestial fiend undead. I don't know. That doesn't do that.
It does not.
Divine
That would
senses.
just be, yeah. You don't sense any fiend, celestial, or undead within the immediate vicinity.
I'm going to cast detect magic.
Okay. Let me look up something on detect. Yeah, you don't sense any magic.
Hey, wait a second.
Yes.
I have a thing that can kind of help maybe with this. My Fae thing. I cast. Where'd it go? Detect poison and disease. So for the duration, I can sense the presence and location of poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet. I also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creatures, or disease in each case. It's a range of 30 feet, concentration for 10 minutes.
Okay. There is a disease on these creatures, but it is more natural, like bacteria and the disease that it's spreading from it. After like fish being left out for a while. You also don't get any poison, disease, or anything from Marha. Just a note.
So
It's more of a curse, but
the stuff around is just natural.
Disease. Yeah.
Natural disease. I'll relay this information to the rest of the group, but
Can
with
I
an
guess
Australian accent. No.
obviously. Can I guess about how long some of these animals might have been dead?
Make me a nature check.
Do I know anything about the disease with his history in hunting and things of that nature?
It is not a disease.
Okay, 17.
17. Looking at them, you would guess about apart 3-4 days.
Well, I'd guess it's been about 3 or 4 days since they died. Judging by the state of some of those corpses.
So hopefully whatever did it is gone.
Yeah. I was gonna do something, but I'm gonna wait for now. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I guess for the time being, I'm just gonna keep an eye out on them, see if anything seems to change with the condition of the different corpses.
You guys
I'm
travel.
gonna-
I'm just gonna do that probably for about until we pass through it, basically.
What were you saying, Koa?
Just gonna say I will fight a zombie dolphin sack.
It's fine. It takes you guys but a couple of like a minute or two to pass through them. No other interaction or anything happens. As you guys slowly pass out of the area.
I was like, wait, what? We passed that.
No.
It fades to
Escalated
black.
quickly.
Yeah.
Escalated quickly.
You all just die. New character, new
Power
campaign.
word kill.
Huge.
AoE.
That's fine.
Power word kill, multi attack.
Yeah.
Twin power word kill.
Quadrupled or sextuple.
Double chain.
But
I'll keep an eye on this, guys. Bit wary. That shit was weird. I hate I hate death magic people. They're so lame.
did you guys travel? Nothing?
Yeah, I'm gonna start casting Find Familiar again. as well.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's been a while since you've seen Athena.
Yeah, it has.
Mm-hmm.
She's
I
gonna
do
be
have-
so mad at you.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I know I bought the materials for that. So.
Yeah, you did. And it takes, what, 10 minutes?
An hour.
Okay, an hour. Oof. All right. So you
Yeah,
spend
it's
an hour?
Yeah, it's an hour plus the 10 minutes for a ritual.
So you spend an hour casting it, and,
Yep.
and a puff of smoke, the furry brown and white form of Athena appears.
Yay.
As it looks around, looks at you.
It glares.
Uh-huh. Gives you
Oh,
just
no,
that
Athena.
dark ash. It looks over at you, walks over, and hops up on your shoulder, Marha.
Oh, I
It
miss
like-
you
Just bite
too,
me.
little one.
Like curls around your neck, staring daggers at you.
She doesn't realize at all that this is just to get Derek back. She's like, oh, it's you, cuddly.
Just like nuzzles you.
That's fine for now.
Like, fuck you too, cat.
It's fine. She'll be dead soon anyway.
Who's this little ankle biter?
Oh, this is Athena. She is Derek's, not mine.
There's enough. There's not enough room for 2 magical cats on this boat.
It's technically not a cat, but it's a cat-like creature.
It's a griff owl.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
It's like an owl mixed with a cat. It's like a griffin, but owl instead. And small.
Alright. Long as you stay on your side of the road, buddy. We're foul. We're foul.
Little griff owl.
Griff owl.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to do during the day of travel?
Just continue reading for now, I guess.
Okay.
I will be up on the surface, on the top deck.
Okay.
That way, if anything happens, I'll be ready.
The skinny guy's a bit of a dag.
No, he just is shy.
Yeah, a dag.
I don't know. You forget I'm not very good at common. I just kind of assumed that you meant a dick.
I'm not good at common either.
Oh, what do you speak?
Ah. Couple of things. Elvish. Sylvan.
I
That
do
would
not
be
speak
your
any of
natural
those,
language.
no.
I used to Syrian at first. I was like, wow.
No, I mostly just know, mostly just things from home that you pick up, you know?
Yeah. So I get some of my slang from down under.
Down under where?
Down under.
She said underwear.
I don't, like, I don't understand.
My home. Or where I'm from. Some people call it Feywild.
Oh, yes, I was there. We killed the dragon and then I brought them back.
Ah.
I know, I'm, like, pretty cool. So I got one of these braids in my hair.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm, like, super strong and...
Would I know any Feywild dragons, Damien?
Roll a history check.
Would you know
Marha
of any
just-
that have a glimmering scar across their neck?
Yeah, as
By
Marha
chance.
just starts, like, coughing up a lung.
It said history.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
A 17. You know that there is one. He is a friend of the Baron in court. His name is Alluvium.
Friends of the Baron.
I would not call us friends, no. He kind of trapped us in the death game.
Ah, that's just how he likes people.
I don't know. Could have at least thrown us back a little bit.
Think he was just having a go.
I don't know. So, why did you leave the Feywild?
No, I actually
mean-
didn't mean to.
Oh. Well, we didn't mean to go there.
Ah,
Yeah, Derek just sort of let us in.
I need to go back at some point. I was kind of just messing around with some mates, pissed a couple of them off, fell in a hole, and there we are.
Oh, well, at least 70 years ago there was a portal, up north in, like, a weird goblin cave.
Strange.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, to be honest. Didn't think goblins were one for messing with the Fae. That's pretty cool, though. They had, like, this little head goblin guy who was kind of a bitch and turned invisible the whole fucking time. It was really annoying.
Ah, nothing like a little invisi. No? Alright.
No, that's not exactly my thing, though.
Ah. Well, I find it fun.
Great, I'm very glad that I will now constantly be wondering if you are, like, somewhat watching me. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Like to keep them guessing.
Listen, I'm pretty tired, and my chest hurts pretty bad, so I think I'm going to get a beer.
And I could use a frothy as well.
Why, that is the word... Is that what you call it, a beer?
Yeah, good old frothy.
That is like if preschoolers had to come up with a name for beer. What the fuck?
Yeah? I mean, how's anything come up with a name?
Alright, fucking fine, whatever. I'm gonna get a beer.
Would you rather coldy?
That is equally bad, yeah.
Ah. Well. Let's just drink.
Go on, come join us.
What am I doing?
Drinking?
Okay, let's go.
Hey, I do have kind of an odd question. Okay. theoretically, would either of you know anything about, like, demons?
Would I know anything about demons?
Roll me a religion check.
Okay. That's with a natural 20. For 24.
24, yeah, you know quite a bit about demons. I mean, most of them are related to like the nine hells, obviously. Depending on the level of the power of the demon, they can invoke dills and grant people powers or do services on their behalf. You know, the typical things like that. You do know that there is a very strict hierarchy in hell dealing with demons and devils.
The devils don't like demons. Demons don't like devils.
And they will sometimes masquerade as each other, trying to fuck the other ones over. That's fine.
Yeah, I knew a bit.
Okay, so, like, theoretically, if, like, a demon was to, like, cut you off from your god and, like, theoretically, like, take all, I think is granting you your power now. Do you think that's bad? Theoretically?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty bad.
Okay, related to that previous question. Have you ever heard of, like, this guy, like, this demon, and he's got, like, smoke and his, like, mouth is all fiery or something?
Damien?
I mean, that's half of the personas of demons.
Yeah,
So,
it's like, yeah,
yeah,
I mean, that
every one of them.
like a lot of them.
Okay, that's cool. And then she's gonna chug her beer. I'm going to get another beer, you boys talk.
That's strange.
That was odd. I did not know she worshipped a demon. I thought she worshipped Luthic. They are. He like leans in a little bit. They are very odd. I have been traveling with them for what, like a couple of weeks now, Zach.
Yeah.
For a couple of weeks, and it has been a ride.
Assassins fighting dragons.
Yeah, Cohen gets the 1,000-yard stare as he says this.
Fighting demon wolf things.
But you said you were headed to Dawnguard. All right, quite good, man. Good talk.
Oh, sorry.
Muted your mic.
Just distracted. What was that?
I was saying, you said you were headed to Dawnguard and your ship was attacked by by a pirate.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of odd sorts, and they left me as the only survivor.
Why? Why you?
Because I'm really good at telling stories.
So they left you alive, but not. But they left you in the middle of the ocean so that you had to wrangle some sharks.
Yeah. He said if I survived, I could tell the story of the captain.
And who was the captain?
Some dag named, oh, what was his name? Fuck, I have it written down.
It's in our messages.
Yeah. Captain, Seafist.
Alright. Big ship came with the storm.
Yeah. Seemed like he controlled the weather.
I guess. Well, good news. That ship is no more.
Ah, killed the captain, did you?
No, we did not. He, like you, was the only survivor. But not by our choice. He flew away.
Ah, I'll have to write that down. That's going in the song.
I think you might get to see him again. He is pretty pissed at us.
Well, when he does, I'll have a song about a dragon tucking his tail.
I do think at this point Marha comes back with her other beer and she goes, well, actually, he's pretty pissed off at you guys. He's not fucking pissed off at me. I'm fine. R.I.P. you fools, though.
Oh yes, I mean, Derek cut out his eye. I blew up his ship. And he seemed to really dislike Lana. He just kept knocking her down.
I think that's why there's a screw loose, eh?
No, I think she was kind of always like that.
Ah.
Well, for as long as we've known her for like 2 days.
I mean, I knew her for a week a few years ago, and she was very similar. She is good people, but her, she doesn't always connect the dots.
Well, been pretty nice, as far as I've seen.
Mara, did you not get us another beer? You just got one for you.
You have legs? You're going to ask the sick girl to get you a beer? Really? You're that much of a man? Wow,
I just
that's
thought
fucked
you
up.
were already over there. and you're a
That's
strong,
fucked up.
independent woman who could
That's
do it.
fucked up. Getting a sick girl to get you a beer.
Oh my!
You know,
Oh, I will get
think
my
I'm
own.
dying. I think I'm dying as we speak.
Oh, don't die! I will get my own beer if that will save
I
your
am
life.
dying.
I'm so sorry that I killed you by asking about the beer. Anyway, because I am a good friend, Fletcher. Yes. Would you like a beer?
Well, maybe Goon?
He looks at Marha like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?"
I think that they called you a slur.
No. Goon. Like the wine.
Wine. Okay, goon is wine.
A type of wine.
I'm gonna look at the nearest sailor, Zach. Do you have any goon here?
What?
I don't know. The hoary man, he wants a goon.
I don't know what a goon is.
Neither do I. Okay. And I'm gonna go behind the bar. And I'm gonna get me and Marha beers. Like, I'm gonna pour 2 more. And then I am going to find a bottle of anything that looks vaguely wine-like. And I'm just gonna bring it out and sit it in front of Fletcher and be like, I think this is goon.
Give it a taste. Definitely not what I was looking for, but
Well,
it'll do.
It's been on the ship, but it's... Anyway, here you go, Marha. Here is an extra beer for you, sick girl.
No worries, mate.
Thank you. I wish we had some Irish whiskey for him.
What?
Or, I'm sorry, Orcish whiskey.
Yes, you know that is Orcator's favorite.
Oh, of course. It's pretty good. Have you ever had any?
Oh, good.
Are
Sorry.
you okay? You've only had like 1.
And a bug. Definitely thinking about getting pissed.
I don't know that we should be totally fucked up. We do have an angry dragon in the ship, yes. Not that I want to be the voice of reason, because I get it. But still, I don't want to drown.
Also, I'm going to be honest, it takes quite a bit to get me drunk. I am quite a large person.
I think I could drink you under the table.
I am not sure if I would want to risk my liver right now. I'm going to be honest, I've already kind of have given up casual magic.
Right. You guys are a bit strange.
Oh, everyone who talks to me says that for some reason.
It's because of what?
I don't think I'm like, well, okay. In my defense, more people have died and came back than I previously thought. So it's fine. I'm normal.
Also, I would just like to point to the stuff that has occurred since I started traveling with you. It has been 2 weeks, and all of that has happened.
In my defense, I told you storms follow me.
Yes, that is somehow the least strange thing here.
Alex, can you roll me a D100, please? Vampiric. Yep.
Okay.
I have to look up what this is just to make sure.
If it's 3 zeros, technically, it's a 100.
No.
Okay.
Six.
6.
Yep.
Roll me a
Wanted to make sure.
D8, please.
Oh yeah, here we go. See what you can do, Aussie boy.
5.
5. Continue your conversation.
I'm reading, so.
I meant co-own them.
Is Athena still with them, by the way?
Oh yeah, no, she left you. There's still one more, huh?
I'll
Yeah,
go
Mara
now to
just-
keep watch.
Mara's
Mama.
just been like scritching her. Scritch.
I'm a little late to the party on this, but where did you get the owl cat?
Oh, she is, Derek's. She's familiar. We just have not had her around for a while. We've been kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
So
Just-
NORAD, I have the material to summon her.
Mhm. It just looks at you, Koa.
Hello, little one.
She's kind of mean with new people, so I would not try to touch her.
He's gonna like do the thing where you give her like the back, like you do with the dog, where you give it the back of your hand for her to
Mhm.
sniff.
Give me an animal handling check, please.
14.
It nuzzles against your hand. Or scritches.
She is a good one.
Let me have a go.
Just to spite me.
I am pretty good with them. I mean, I understand them fairly well.
Well, I'd like to have a go.
Who do you ask that
It's up
to?
her.
I don't know, just putting it out there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not stopping you, but I'm just saying if she nips at your finger, it's not my fault. I
Come
can't
here, you little
control her.
shark biscuit.
Animal handling check, please.
I think after Shark Biscuit, it's a disadvantage, isn't it?
Adjust the DC, don't you worry.
Animal handling?
Yeah.
What is that for me? It's not bad. That's going to be a 17.
17. Yeah, just as you come over, Koa's still like scritching it. It just slowly moves its head over towards you as well.
There.
does not seem as judgmental as you said.
Yes,
They are
well,
animals.
to be fair, when I first met her, we were in jail, so you know. Well, we had actually just gotten out of jail.
Looked away. Can't say I've been there a time or two.
It happens. Especially when you're stupid.
Nah,
Trying
just
to
getting a little
charm
too rowdy.
Imperial Guard.
Sorry?
I was just saying, like trying to charm an Imperial Guard.
I had it under control.
It's fine. No issues there.
Sure, everything goes down the dunny every now and then.
Oh no, it was my first time in jail.
You never forget your first.
That's a lie. Can't remember my first one's name.
But yeah, I assume we're just drinking.
Yeah, getting
oh, well.
pissed.
As you guys are saying this, you see a small, like, light appear about 15 feet away at the other end of the room from you. As he's muted.
Wait,
probably.
I'm doing some real life animal handling. Say that again.
Yes. I said about 15, 20 feet away from you at the other end of the room that you guys are in drinking. You see like a little light appear. Little glowing light.
Like a little sprite.
For a moment, yeah. And then as you focus, you see it's almost like flames. And you see a red-skinned individual standing there. Mid like sentence, saying something to you, or in your direction in a language you don't understand. It's yeah.
You're sure I don't understand?
I looked at your sheet. You don't understand.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I had a couple on there that weren't necessarily obvious.
Yeah.
Do you guys do you see that? And he's gonna like point like you see a ghost.
Yes?
Mm-hmm. As you see an individual, they seem to be in like almost like leathery pants. It's like a darker red pants with a brown belt around them, completely shirtless with tattoos running all up their reddish skin. And their hair seems to be on fire. Their eyes seem to glow. As they are speaking some language that the three of you do not understand. As
I'm
he's,
gonna
like,
go get
gesturing
Eric.
to you. Nani san nan yan.
Hey, Derek, there's this guy downstairs who just kind of appeared and he's like all fiery and stuff, and we don't know what he's saying. Can you please help?
My friend, and he's gonna like hold up his hands like, hold on. Do you speak common or Orcish? And he'll like slip into Orcish.
Nah? Nani? What?
He'll slip into Druidic.
Yeah? Nah, yeah.
He'll slip into Infernal.
Nani yan.
Okay.
All right.
He's just looking at you like hand gesturing, looking around. Like he
Does
looks
seem like he's mad at me.
Make an investigation check or an insight check, sorry.
Insight 16.
16. He looks really confused and scared.
He probably is gonna do his best to like sort of gesture like it's okay. He's gonna like throw a thumbs up.
He throws up his hands like, what?
check this out, mate. I'll start playing music.
Looks at you. Yanni, yes, Nagi yo na.
Listen, friend, it's all right. And he's gonna hold up like. Did Barha tell us that she was going to get Derek, or did she just like, get up and dip?
I think she would be like, "Oh, I should go get Derek."
Oh, and he's gonna be like, hold on one moment. Our friend, he speaks many languages. He's coming.
Nani yana? Yeah.
Namiana, yeah.
All right. So Derek, you make your way up.
Yeah, I mean, down technically.
Down. Yeah.
All right, would I be able to hear from the outside, basically?
Yeah, you hear a commotion and
Koa is
voices.
very loud, and Koa's
Yeah.
voice just carries. He's got one of those voices
this other
where-
person's really loud too.
All right, I'm gonna cast a comprehend language as I go down. Then.
Okay.
I'm coming up too for my nap.
Okay.
If 1 minute passes while I'm
Mhm.
playing, could I get a wisdom saving throw from this guy and who's down here with me, Koa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, Josh.
What?
I don't know what you're doing, but you're a son of a bitch either way.
That's a 10, but comprehend languages, that just lets you understand it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yes. You make out through the magical translation of this. Who the fuck are you? Where am I?
Yeah, it also
What
tells me
the
what
fuck
language
is
it
going on? It is primordial.
That's what I figured. God damn
Well,
it.
They failed.
Mhm.
And I don't know if Koa failed because I don't know what he rolled.
Sorry, I just put it in chat. 15.
Oh, you meet, so you beat. So that's fine. So you don't even notice what happens actually. But the guy's he's charmed, considered charmed
Okay.
for an hour.
Okay.
So
He still looks scared and confused.
yeah, it's like just like wave my hands like in a downward motion, like
Mhm.
calming. It's like, now mate, they're gonna be fine.
I'll probably like run up. He's speaking primordial. I can't speak it myself.
Alright, this is going to be a little weird, but hold on. And I'm going to turn into a dolphin delighter. Because they have telepathy.
Oh, okay.
Right.
A dolphin
Okay.
and the dolphin disappears on the
There's just a dolphin
As
in
if
the
this
fucking
guy wasn't
galley.
confused
There,
enough.
there is a big, multicolored, pink and purple pride dolphin laying in the middle of the galley now, yes.
Pride dolphin.
I'm gonna post a picture for you guys real quick, just so you can imagine what Koa just became.
Yep.
Telepathy. Let me. That's telepathy.
120 feet. It says languages telepathy.
So, let's look up the telepathic feat. So you can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 60 feet of you. Your telepathic utterances are in a language you know, and that the creature understands you only if it knows that language.
Shit.
I know.
Well,
Hold on. Let me look this up. Does a like? Would it be more similar to the Calstar race? I know theirs is different.
So the contacted creature doesn't need to share a language with the monster to communicate in this way, but it must also be able to understand at least one language. This is interesting.
I told you when I took this class there would be shenanigans, Zach.
Yes. Because there's like 7 different types of telepathy.
Yeah, I have no idea. It just says language is telepathy. I thought that meant I can talk mentally to things, but if not, I totally want to still do this. That way Koa can come back out and be like, nope, that didn't work. He was just a dolphin for a moment.
Right. That was strange.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if Jack rules that this worked or didn't. Do not care either way. It's fun either way, Zach.
I'm just trying to decide.
I guess fireball.
Right?
No. That was all issues.
You're just jealous because I had to pull up a ship and you did.
Nah, mate. Otherwise, I wouldn't have built this character.
Yeah, I'll run it like telepathic, I guess, so it does not necessarily understand you.
Alright, well then this confused, terrified individual sees this big green orc turn into the pride dolphin, and then his head...
It just like jumps back. Yeah.
In his head in common, he hears, alright, now you should be able to understand me.
You just hear back in your head.
Alright, maybe not. Sorry. Sorry. And then I will drop the form and be standing there go again. And he just looks at the group and goes, well, that didn't work. It's always worked before. I haven't done it a whole lot, but the dolphin can talk with its head. And, nope.
Oh, I wish I had a.
It's just looking at you all like really confused, like backed up against the wall. Just like hands up.
I'm gonna.
Koa turns around and gives him a thumbs up again.
I'm gonna. This actually might be a bad idea. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
I had an idea, but it doesn't work like that. So.
If I cast heroism, it imbues a creature with bravery. Would that calm it down? I suppose.
Possibly.
I'll do that. I'll walk up.
Oh god.
This little guy on the shoulder, give it a warm, kind smile with my kind feline face.
Go ahead and
I cast heroism on it.
give me a general persuasion check as you attempt to walk up.
Alright, persuasion. You know, no blade in hand. I'm just a cute little kitty cat.
Right, sure.
23.
23. All right, I see. Like watches you. He like keeps his hands ready. And you see him take like a bit of a defensive posture, but he lets you touch him. I'll give him some saving.
I'll put a kind, soft, loving paw on his shoulder.
You see him like look at you for a moment. Go ahead.
You know, he probably won't understand me, but I'll say, why don't you sit down? Have a beer, buddy. We can sort this out. As long as you're not evil or anything. And I'll cast heroism.
He looks at you, calms down a little bit, looks at you. Nani?
Nani, stop. Primordial is not Japanese.
Hey man.
Yes.
This spell doesn't specify this, but I wonder if we could tweak it. Because it makes sense for the spell. Borrowed knowledge.
Our word knowledge?
Borrowed knowledge. It lets you choose a skill. It lets you choose a skill and you can gain proficiency in it. I was wondering if we can use the idea of the borrowed knowledge to gain a language for an hour. It doesn't. It specifies skill, but I was wondering if we could rule it with a language for an hour.
Let's see. Let me compare it to tongues real quick.
Isn't tongues like every spell though? Every language?
Yes. I was looking at levels too. So 3rd level.
Tongues is 3rd for all language.
This one is 2nd. I will say sure for this interaction.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll go ahead and cast that.
Okay. He just sees you like cast another spell, kind of like turns to you a little defensively.
and then I guess in Primordial,
Mm-hmm.
he's just gonna say easy, easy, easy. I was trying to communicate with you.
Oh, thank God, finally someone that can understand me. Where the fuck am I?
You are on the prime material plane.
Did you bring me here?
No.
How did I get here?
I'll look over because Derek wasn't here.
Uh-huh.
He'd be like, how did he get here? In common.
I don't know. There was just like a little.
Like, what happened?
Like there was this little bright light, and then there was flame, and then he was here.
Go back over to Primordial and say that, basically.
No. I walked out of my house. I was going to get water on the outskirts of the city of Brass, on the elemental plane of fire.
I was about to say if I knew where that would be.
Or am I in the prime material plane? And what is this wooden contraption? Am I in a building?
A boat.
What's a boat?
It gets us across the water.
What the, like, a cup of what? I'm really confused. And why is it going up and down so much as he's like grabbing the wall? He's setting himself.
Yes, but very large cup.
The material plane is weird.
It is.
So, can you send me back?
Let me see.
By the way, what the fuck is that terrible noise coming from your friend?
I learned to ignore it.
Right. It sounds like a firehawk dying.
Wait, do I have the spell?
You're welcome, Josh.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Also, what the fuck happened with your friend? He turned into some weird purpley animal and said something in my head, I think.
Magic. I think you're trying to communicate.
What is wrong with all of you?
That is a very good question.
What's he saying?
Yeah. Does he think we're cool?
Look over to you. No.
I don't think anyone's ever thought y'all were cool.
Okay.
So, if you can speak to me, why didn't you speak the entire time?
It's a spell I have.
Oh.
Took me a second.
I don't know anything about spells, really. We had a couple of people in the city that can, but I am not for magic.
Damien, what time is it right now?
Magic hour.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's probably about 5-6 o'clock. You guys have been traveling the majority of the day.
So for summoning to another plane, would I know if it would be last an hour or? I know it depends on the spell, but
I mean,
for the most part,
yeah, for the most part, it could be up to an hour, or if he was plane shifted, it is until he is there, or until he finds a way back home, or is shifted somewhere else. If he is banished, it can be up for an hour. If he is conjured or summoned, maybe it could be a little bit longer. You're not sure. There's multiple different magics. It just depends on how he got here.
if there's a couple of different ideas I have. Either it's only a temporary, something that happened temporarily, and it'll solve itself in about an hour at most, and it's a set amount of time. Would they know what an hour is on the fire plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
You assume they have some method.
Yeah. Or if if it doesn't, we can wait for a few more hours until I can change out my own magic, and I can send you back to home.
Oh, I mean,
But
it's reasonable.
it will take the majority of the night, all night, for me to change out my spells.
What
I need
is
to rest on
night?
No light.
No light. Does someone put out your torch?
Basically, it moves.
It moves.
Anyways,
There's only one?
If you give me 6 hours, I can guarantee a way home for you.
Okay.
If not, it might end before then, but I cannot make that promise.
Okay. That's, I guess, reasonable. I don't really have any other options. How long can you speak with me?
An hour, and then I can recast my spell
Oh,
2
okay.
more times.
Good. So at least I have someone that can talk to me and tell me about this material plane.
All right.
Is it only you that can cast it, or can you cast it on other?
Only myself.
Very well. So he looks around. Did you get swallowed by this ship? Is it
It'd
a
be easier
creature?
to show.
Oh, okay.
Would they have like metal ships or anything like that on the?
Not really. It's very hot, putting metal in lava.
I mean, most creatures in that plane would be immune.
Well,
to
I meant
fire
like
damage.
melting metal
Fair
and
enough.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I just realized it's a good thing I have my sheath because I don't know how you react to my sword.
But you take him above deck.
Yeah, more or less, he'll go ahead and switch back over to common, explain
Uh-huh.
what's going on. That he just walked outside and he was here, and we either gonna wait an hour to see if it wears off, wait an hour or two to see if it wears off, or in the morning I can change out my spells to force them back home.
Well, that's pretty fucked up.
He doesn't want to be here.
To be honest, I don't particularly want to be on this ship either, but you know.
And besides, he's from the fire plane. It would be extremely different. So,
Yeah.
do I know about how much longer until we actually reach shore?
So Dawnguard, if you go up and ask the captain, probably early morning.
Okay, so basically right when I can change out my spells.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For now, I am going to just keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that out in common as well, and then, in Primordial, I'll be like, "Here, follow me," and then I'll kind of show him above and whatnot.
That was weird. Hey, Zeta boy, does my nose look crooked to you? Yeah, she's just continuing on.
To be honest, Fletcher probably looks unfazed as well, considering he is from the Feywild. He's probably seen Stranger.
To be fair, I could probably also send Fletcher home if he wants to, technically. Potentially.
I'm gonna just like stalk around him, just walking, looking at him. We're gonna help him get back to his house, sounds like, but is there any way he can repay us for the favor, maybe?
I'm ignoring you as I'm moving.
Ask?
Yeah, no, the entire time he's just asking you endless questions. Like, especially like the concept of rain and things come up.
Yeah.
About the ocean.
But as day slowly turns into night. Anybody want to do anything specific throughout the day, or?
I'll help Seb with his medicine. For however long we can do that for.
If you're not really engaging in the conversations or anything with the guy or keeping up with that, you can do quite a few hours.
Hmm.
If you were wanting to have worked on it throughout the day, and well, you had that conversation, you can probably do another 5 hours or so.
I guess I'm just gonna remove my other 2 second level spell slots just for the
The conversations.
yeah.
You're welcome.
So how much did we get during the day?
5 hours.
Plus what we're doing now. What are we doing now?
I think it's just 5 hours overall.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get any extra time for my book, by the way?
Yeah, you could have had some time beforehand. I'll say 3 for you.
Okay.
You did keep getting interrupted.
I know. I have 10 more. I have 10 more hours.
I believe you, but
I have after the next day.
Mhm.
I have 4 more days as of right now. So
Mhm. So at the end of the time, he is still there. By the way,
okay.
he's gotta look at you as like this. He looks at you. Well, it's been, I guess, about that time. I don't really know. Your whole sky is very weird. As you got a sky, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess I'll probably stay up a little while
Mhm.
and just kind of point out different things like constellations and whatnot for whatever
Yeah.
or what they mean.
Yeah. Right. Anyone keeping watch out as the night continues before you all rest?
Yeah, I'll go chill on a post. Maybe scratch it up or something. I don't know. And I'll keep watch.
Gotta make me a perception cat.
Oh, yeah.
With disadvantage because you're distracted scratching a post.
Oh, so good.
19. Oh, yeah. This one's good.
19. That's a good post. 19. You swear you can see off in the distance lights on the horizon.
The deck and alert everyone there. Maybe nudge whatever crew is below deck. Actually, I'll pounce down and let some people know. I see some lights up there. Well, from up there. Any idea what that might be? To the nearest individual. I don't know, a crew member perhaps.
Yeah. You look in that direction. Yeah, there should be a dawn guard. You can see the lights of it at night very well.
Whoa, we're already there? No way.
Yes.
This boat goes so fast. Cool.
That is the perk of traveling on water. We can do about, with the lesson crew, we can do about 80 miles a day.
No way. Alright. I'll go back up on my post and chill then.
Okay.
I assume trouble, whatever watchman's up there already.
Yeah. He just looks at you. You're back again. Are you going to be sleeping up here again? You know you are always in my way, and you try to curl up and use my feet as pillows. That is not the purpose of it.
Maybe you should, watch your feet then, buddy.
I'll watch my feet like go into your ass. Just mutters to himself. Alright, who wakes up next? Since they don't technically go and wake anyone up. Alright.
I will. I
Okay.
imagine coughing wakes me up.
Oh, yes.
Seven.
7.
JK, 8.
8. It's hard. You don't really notice anything. Very boring, but you do cough quite a bit.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go wake up Sebastian.
Okay. Sebastian.
26.
26. Yeah. As you keep an eye out, you see the city off in the distance with the lights. You can also see what appears to be a singular lighthouse on the edge. As every now and then you'll just see the light flash from it. And in one of these passes, you see a large winged shape in the light.
Just like home.
That's fine. He's gonna wake up Koa for his thing.
You're waking me up?
Yep.
What do you want?
It's your turn for watch.
Alright. Can you give me 15 more minutes?
He's gonna grab him by like his collar and kind of pull him up to his feet.
And that seems really unnecessary, but alright. I get it. You hate me because I'm in work. He's gonna get up and go do watch.
Okay.
14.
14. Nothing of interest grabs your attention or anything.
What's Fireboy doing?
He's found up like a little corner and he is just kind of sitting there. He's not sleeping. His legs are like crisscrossed and you can see him just holding his hands like this in front of him, just eyes closed. Seems to be meditating.
Just explodes on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does not seem to be setting the ship on fire or anything. Not yet.
I just want to make sure he went up to shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Alright. As your watch ends, nothing major happens. With that, you all can complete a long rest.
Okay. Change out my spells, prepare banishment. I will unprepare that one. All right.
Alright. You recast knowledge.
Yeah. I'll spend the spell slot.
And just kind of like blinks and comes out of his trance. Easy. Is it time?
All right. Yes, I've prepared my other magics.
Wait,
Right.
you're sending me home?
I'll do my best to do that.
I'm trusting you.
All right, and I'm gonna cast it.
Okay. What's your name? It's just gone.
Oh,
You guys never asked his name either.
yeah.
But-
To be fair, that's not something I feel like Derek would have thought about.
Oh no, not at all. I see. Just shoot, disappears as you cast banishment.
Yeah, if his home is in a different plane, he is banished to that plane. And yeah.
Eric just sent that man to a new life.
Yeah, it doesn't send him necessarily to the same place he was home.
I said I would try. So
Yeah,
I mean, technically, you got him closer.
yeah. At least in the right plane.
Yeah.
A minute goes
Yeah,
by. He does not return.
Go sigh in relief.
As you guys hear like the ringing of bells from upstairs.
Koa like a child is going to like come up with like food in like one hand and just like stand on the prow of the ship, just watching the city come in.
Oh yeah, as you guys come in, you can see what appears to be a very large dock, similar to the size of Cinderstone. You would guess there's probably about 50 or 60 ships docked here. You can see large buildings around like a white wall on the outside of it. Most of the buildings here seem to be 2 or 3 stories. You can see a couple of watchtowers where you can see a roosting dragon in them. They're much, much more sparse than Cinderstone was. And in the very center of it, similar to that, you can see what appears to be a single large castle. But as you just look on, you can see row upon row of homes and shops. This faint smell of like spiced meats, humans, and just different smells of a city entice you. You can see, you know, like this.
God
Ow.
damn.
What was that?
Oh, I sniffed my mic, but I didn't.
Why would
Good
that
lord.
I didn't think it was that loud.
It was like
Sorry.
static.
No, I just sniffed really hard. I wasn't like
Why?
on it or anything.
Why?
Because you said the smell of humans and spice. I was like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. I didn't think it'd be low.
That kind of hurt.
Yeah, it did.
So sorry.
It's fine. I just got blood coming out my ears.
I like saw you like jerk to get your headset up. I was like, oh fuck. Oh,
Yeah, that was loud.
Oh no.
But
Oh,
as you
anyway,
come into
but
the
back to
city,
the
yeah.
song card.
Oof. But you just see a mixture of what appear to be mostly dragonborn, and every now and then a humanoid shape of like a human or half elf or something passes by. In the crowds of the docks, you can see fish markets set up in just different stalls selling wares. As Captain Avant comes up to you. Well, I guess you all have made it here with us.
It does seem to be the case.
Wait, and who was your other friend, by the way? One in the red. I didn't understand a damn word you guys said the entire time. But
He just appeared below deck and I sent him home. I don't know how, he doesn't know how.
I'm sorry to be off my fucking ship. And he walks around and hands you each a pouch.
Like, I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Captain. I look forward to sailing with you again.
Oh, I hope you all never are on my boat again. Have a good day.
Koa looks genuinely offended.
Yeah.
Do,
Like, what did
Me
I
too.
do I get a
Why
pouch?
would he say that?
No.
I don't know. It seems really rude. We stopped the
sniffed.
pirates. Yeah.
Yes,
I
but you
love the
bring
pirates.
terrible luck.
Well,
That's the part of
we
adventure.
do seem to have some misfortune, but
I think that's I think that's an issue, not an issue me.
Anyways. Very well, we'll be on our way.
Wow.
Be safe. Take your other random friend. 150 gold each.
Okay.
Koa walks up to the captain as he's walking off the ship and goes for a high five. Did
He
you leave me
can't-
hanging, Zach?
He gives you a high five.
Koa's a little
Aw.
happier after that. He feels better.
23
Oh.
strength check, by the way.
He did?
Yeah, 23 strength check, yeah.
Oh, God.
They leave and then they just
I rolled a
instantly
9,
get attacked
Zach.
by the same dragon.
Oh, it hurts. It's like a clap of thunder.
Ow!
He just grunts.
He's gonna look at like Lana or whoever's next to him. That really hurt. That was strong.
The firmer the clasp, the more love there is between you. I know from experience. I go in for a hug.
For
Give
me?
him an absolute
No, Captain
limp,
Yvonne.
give him
How
an
much was
absolute
that?
limp wrist.
Does he let me hug him? Yeah. Let's get this athletics checks on, buddy.
Do you hug them back, Koa, or do you just let them hug you?
She's
no,
not hugging
I'm
you.
hugging
She's hugging the
Captain
captain.
Oh, you're hugging Avant? He just gives you the dirtiest look possible.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Tough love. Appreciate it.
All right, Lana, it is time to go. And he like grabs her by the scruff and like starts pulling her.
We depart.
Man, people here so mad they lost a hit.
I'm so done with you, Josh.
I can't even tell what he said. Australian.
All right, you guys. I need to find. He did not tell me where. He just gave me the name. Or no, he did tell me where. I didn't write that down though. I wrote his name down.
Right.
I think you said the shadier parts of town.
Yeah, I remember it being in the shady part, but did he give me a specific location, Zach?
Let me check my note.
I don't think so. I think he did just tell me the shady parts of town, which is fine. I will manage that.
Also, I want to say
He gave you a name.
that these people didn't really say I could come with them, but I am just following them
Yeah.
at this point.
They're entertaining us.
See, in fairness, we're like 4 feet off the ship, so I don't think they've noticed that like you're just trailing yet.
Yeah.
Where are you guys headed? What are you
Well-
doing as you enter the city?
All right. Does anybody know the city? Has anyone been here before?
Nope. And it's been 70 years.
That is right. You are all very old.
Not
Okay.
me.
That is, yes, you are not. And maybe I don't know about you. Good man.
How old are
He's
you?
from the Feywild.
So he's old
Me?
or he's young?
No,
Yeah,
like he
old.
wouldn't know where this place is.
Hey,
Oh.
I'm pretty young. I
All right.
mean,
But you don't know the town.
Yeah.
Okay.
nah.
I'm gonna go. Koa is going to, in his infinite wisdom, walk up to a guard.
The Dragonborn just
And
kind of turns and looks at you. Full plate
still-
mail armor.
Good afternoon, sir.
Stab
I am
him.
looking for the shadier part of town.
He just cocks his head and
Yeah.
looks at you.
Don't worry, I'm not doing anything illegal.
Then why do you need the shadier part of town?
I have to find someone, and they unfortunately live there.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I was saying, no, true. I rolled a nat 1, for a grand total of 3s.
He looks at you.
I feel like that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how it was supposed to be.
Listen, mate.
Good look.
I just joined these guys. To be completely honest, I don't think they
What
know
the
where
fuck
they're
are
going.
you?
Well, I'm their guide, and I don't
He
know
just
why
like
they're
sniffs
asking
the
you,
air.
but don't know why they're asking you. But I'm supposed to be showing them around. I think he got a little confused. Didn't realize I was still here. I'm a little quiet sometimes.
Hey, then show them around to where these seedy parts of town is. I won't aid in any criminal activity.
Right.
I'm not doing anything criminal. I'm trying to talk to a man.
We're safe. Wouldn't worry about it.
Be safe and smart. And he just turns and walks off.
I don't understand why you don't help me.
What the fuck was that?
What do you mean? Maybe my friend is poor. People live in the bad side of town.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you go around asking gods.
I thought he would know. I mean, probably most of his work is there.
Right. Okay.
No, they do put more guards on the shadier side of town, they say.
And they arrest more frequently for smaller offenses.
Right. Well, then why don't we just walk and figure out where it starts to get shady?
I have a better idea. Give me 2 seconds, and I'm gonna dip into an alleyway.
Okay.
I don't like your ideas.
And I'm gonna turn into a bird, just like a sparrow or some shit.
Okay.
Zach. And I'm just gonna fly up high enough I can get a decent view of the city,
Mm-hmm.
and see if I can find one that's obviously like the shitty part of town.
Okay, make me a perception check.
That's much better than I did. That is 26.
26. You get a good eagle eye of the town.
Maybe I'm a little illegal.
Most of it is very nice. Well maintained. You don't see like any like abandoned building or warehouse or anything for the majority of it. There is one section of town to the northwest, or no, the northeast. Sorry, the northeast of the town. That looks like it is a little bit more run down, and you do see less people in that direction. It's probably about 1.5 miles away from where you guys are.
All right, I will come back now. Wait for a moment to like where nobody's around. Shift back into Koa, and then rejoin the group and explain all that.
Great.
Right. Might as well try that.
Okay. So you all just begin to make your way there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Cat, stop rolling once.
No, ignore it. Ignore that. I was just looking at stuff on my character sheet.
Sure.
Preparing for combat.
I'm gonna deflect her attack.
Not me. Just following my buds around the town, around the alleyways.
No decapitations today, Cat.
We'll see.
No.
But, all right. As you guys like make your way through, you pass tons of different street vendors. Whereas like Cinderstone, everything was in one building. It seems this is much more like a normal town, with actual shops and stalls and everything. You wind your way through until eventually about 15-20 minutes go by. You start to notice that there are less and less people in this section of town. It gets a lot quieter. And you start to notice that a lot of the homes here look vacant and empty. Not dilapidated or destroyed, just empty.
I want to tuck my bag of holding somewhere where I know no one can snatch it, you know?
Okay.
I'm keistering my coin pouch. Not just joking.
It's actually in its keister.
Would not be surprised.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm tucking away my nice belongings, my sword, and the prayer beads, and money pouch, somewhere deep in my clothes too.
Hope they don't steal your sword.
Oh,
That would be pretty nasty, though.
Goes to get in a battle, just
Where'd my sword go?
What the fuck?
Okay, I've nature's
It's
sword.
replaced with a carrot.
Could I also change my outfit with my glamour armor into some like a little bit closer to like a street performer, so I don't stand out as much?
Yeah, you do, as it just
Yay.
ripples and magically changes.
That is pretty cool.
Good for a good party.
Wait, why are you still here?
Eh?
Weren't you doing your own
I've
thing?
had more
Are you-
excitement in the last 2 days than I've had in the last 100 years.
You know, I mean, to be fair, that is like half of why I am with him.
Yeah.
Vora?
Hmm?
Do you care if he is here?
Not particularly, but, you know, we should still probably keep an eye on him.
Yes, he does seem a little shady, but
I don't
what a
trust
traitor.
the Fae.
Nothing wrong with
Sorry.
that.
Koa does not share your poor experience with the Fae.
I mean,
Don't
I
trust
think
me,
he's
mother.
pretty cool. Oh, go ahead.
Well, you'd think every. What about you, quiet man?
I don't mind, but I'll keep my eye on him.
All right, you can.
Watch me closely, I'm slippery.
Come on, horny man. You didn't like how I talk to people, so I need you to find someone here.
Slippery.
Indeed. Like an eel.
That's a bit harsh.
Would you rather say like a ferret?
That's amore. Sorry. Anyways. We continue.
Yeah.
But yes, if we are to talk to some shady guy, I think that you may be the most charming of us.
Have it my go.
Well, of course I'm inclined to believe that's me, but you guys seems to have some charm too.
You really think the new guy who has no idea what's going on should talk for us?
Well, I got so much shit for what I did. Do you want to talk to them?
I mean,
Everybody here
I think I can figure out a couple things. You're both orcs. One of you is sick. The other one's kind of snooty. The skinny guy. Furry one's kind of a little bit dull in the head, but yeah, they're all there.
What is
Well,
dull mean?
mostly there.
Wait, did you say I'm snooty?
No, not you. The skinny one.
Okay. Whew.
Anyways. Also, you can turn into animals. That's interesting.
Yes, indeed, I can do all of that.
You're
All
what
right,
we
so
call a
who's
furry.
talking then? Are you talking or Kater?
I don't even know where we're going.
We are looking for this fellow Vermin. Vermin? I don't know.
I don't know if he's shady. I don't know. Sebastian is kind of good at tracking stuff. I don't know. I'm
Are
stupid.
there any signs around,
Never
or
been here.
Make a perception check.
29?
29. Glancing around, there is a distinct lack of signs. There seems to be like any badging or anything to label homes and stuff seem to have been removed. Street names have been removed from polls. And with a 29, you notice there seems to be almost nobody here. Like as you guys have walked further in, you don't hear a single sound of a person. Just your own voices and your feet on like the stone ground.
Is there any signs of people being there? Any trash or smell of food having been cooked, anything like that?
No. It is eerily empty. You don't smell anything. You don't see any trash or any evidence of people there. All the homes are boarded up and shut. It's almost completely abandoned.
Peer in some random boarded up window.
You look in, and it seems to be a multi-room home of some form. It looks like you're looking into the living room. You can see what appear to be tables and some chairs covered over with white cloths and a layer of dirt or dust on the inside. It looks back into what appears to be a kitchen that has like a kitchen table and chairs flipped upside down inside, all with a thick layer of dust.
If he goes to the next couple houses, will he just see the same?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you looking for, if I may ask?
Whoever it was that Koa said. Doesn't seem like anybody's been here in a while.
Maybe we should just try asking around for the guy?
Yeah. Who do you suggest asking? And Sebastian's gonna like kind of throw his arms out, like
Not right here. Like literally a 10-minute walk back the way there was people. But oh. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember shit about this guy.
I don't.
I have bonked my head a couple times, kind of hard.
No, that is fair, but I don't know a whole lot. The bartender told me to look for him.
And
He
he
said
will
he
help us find the orcs.
Yes, he said that he trades with them. A lot of people won't trade with him, but this guy will, and so he would have a good idea where they.
Well, then maybe there's a bartender in town that talks to him.
It's possible. I don't know. I've never been here. I was just going off of what he said. I paid him a lot of money for him to tell me, so I hope it's true. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and hit him.
Yeah, these people seem awful uptight. Well, speaking from experience, traveling, the best place to make friends is the battle arena. Maybe if we find one of those, we can get a lead. All kinds of people go around there.
We should try bars first. I'm not exactly in a shape to keep on picking you up.
That was the last time you'll have to heal me, princess. Don't worry about it.
Don't call me princess.
And I wouldn't be
wait,
too sure
mistress?
of that.
Whirl around.
Yeah,
Claws out.
she jumps.
Who goes there?
She jumps and shoots off a radiant bolt into the ground.
Mm-hmm. You each heard it, almost like it was over your right shoulder.
Claws out.
Is this the creepy man again?
Is there anything here?
Make a perception check.
Wow.
And who is this creepy man you speak of?
He shows up looking like stars. Are you about to show up looking like stars?
21.
21? You don't see anyone.
Alright. I pull out my lantern.
Okay.
And I start pointing it around.
Let me look at this one.
man's Jack the Ripper. What the fuck?
I have blindsight fighting, so if he's in 10 feet of me, wait, that. I can actually sense him.
Actually.
Actually?
Actually?
Okay. As you spin around with the lantern and light it up, nothing immediately catches your attention, and then you can just see a faint outline of a hazy figure on the roof above you. And then another one, and another, and another, until on the roofs around you within about 30 feet or so, you can see what appear to be about 15 or 16 individuals, all looking down at you. You're the only one that sees it.
Hey,
They all seem to have like some mask covering their face.
we're surrounded by mates.
No, we are not. I mean, there is a creepy voice in my head, but I don't see
No, we're
anybody.
definitely surrounded. Yeah.
No, that is just rude.
Well, it's not being creepy, and I won't call you creepy.
I meant him using magic.
So I can call you creepy?
I mean, we've been known to be creepy once in a while.
Yes.
So, why are you looking for Vermont?
I'm looking for orcs.
Yes.
I see two in front of me. Seems you have found them.
You know that is not what I meant.
There's a tribe. 10, 15. More. How many? 20.
Listen,
Um,
I just need to fix some things.
So, what is this information in your lives worth? It's not every day that people walk into our den and walk out.
Well, it is good that today is not every day.
Or it might be more of the same.
Uh, well, what do you want for that information, Vermin?
You just hear an echo of like 16 different laughs around you.
He leans into Fletcher and goes, I think we're surrounded.
That's what I said.
Okay.
You see an individual drop down, Fletcher. As they drop down, the invisibility around them drops. You see what appears to be a nicer looking individual in like reddish and black robes, or like not robes, sorry, like a duvet, doublet shirt, a long black cloak, and what appears to be a hood drawn up with a tiger's mask. Just a couple steps forward, about 15, 20 feet away from the party.
A tiger. You know, the cat person.
We might be friends.
No. You
Well.
wanted to see me? Well, here I am.
Ko, is this your friend?
Not yet. He might be soon, though. Hello.
We heard that you did some trading with the last remaining tribe. I need to know where they are.
I did. What you offer as compensation? They have asked me to keep their whereabouts secret. And I do not know any of you. None of you graced my presence before. You walk in, speaking my name. You seem to know what area to head. Is it more trouble to keep you alive for what you know? Or
Well,
will you
I am
make it
kind of
worth my while?
I'm supremely hard to kill, which that is not a challenge, that is just kind of a little inside joke. What do you deal in?
Information. Antiquities. Items. People. Anything. If you want something, I can gently get my hands on it, and we can come to a deal for it.
I've got a killer tune.
He looks you over, and I would be careful about strumming any of your instruments, boy. I don't care for people to try and use magic against me. It generally ends with their lives.
I think Mahaga is rummaging around in her bag of holding and pulls out the ring of fire resistance. It goes, is this enough?
It It is enough for one of your lives.
Listen. This is not a fight that you want to have, but what even would you want? We can trade you the goat, man. Kidding, that was a joke.
I'm a pretty good trade.
He took a step forward towards him. I would not be opposed to it. It is always useful to be in the possession of a fae.
Oof.
Do you want to make a deal?
Can I try and see how strong this guy and his dupes are? Just for funsies. Just, give a little...
Are you using an
eye around.
ability or something, or...?
No, just a little sniff. Examination of the belt. I don't know.
Please don't sniff your mic again.
Oh, I won't do that.
I mean, it's hard to tell. He's wearing like very flowy clothes and a mask and stuff, specifically for discretion. Hard to get a read on him without like any specific abilities or anything.
Listen, my friend. You are a friend to the orcs, yes? I am an orc. She is clearly an orc. We are here to help them. You want to help them? To help us.
I am not a friend to you.
All right, never mind. Maybe now is a good time to start. The world is better with friends.
Just looks at you. You are such a positive and upbeat presence. How is the world not broken?
I'm just having a good time. Live fast, die young. That's what they say.
And some do not. And he just like gestures with his hands.
Uh, 2,000 gold.
That is enough for your life. So we have one ring and 2,000 gold. We have 2 lives. I count 7. Alright.
Wait a
6.
second.
6.
That's
sorry.
not basic math.
I counted my own image. I count 6 of you. So you are a third of the way there.
What about some of my blood? I'm like kind of imported, if in a bad way, I guess.
I will take some. Enough to fill a vial or 2. Blood is always useful.
Yes, and what about the blood of the betrayer? That has to run for something, no?
He looks at you. I don't get in the petty squabbles of gods. So, blood is blood. Unless you wish to offer more substantial amounts.
Can I have a moment to talk to my friends?
Of course. Take all the time you would like.
Alrighty, sidebar.
Okay.
So,
I think they can probably hear us.
yeah, little,
Team huddle.
Am I part of the team?
You are for now. Get in here, horny man.
Hey, I like that.
So,
Ew.
like, what is the plan?
Well, I do have some things I'm willing to part with, if that's the only way out of this.
Well, when you say so, Ralph, how many?
How many did I see?
About 15.
Yeah, about 15.
All right, that's probably more than we want to fight. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Hmm.
So
I'm a 11 at a fighter.
You said you're not a fighter?
No, I'm 11 at a fighter.
Oh boy, you are going to be trouble with us. Maybe we sell him.
We could.
I am a good deal.
That's true.
And kind of annoying.
Probably.
That's very mean, Bora.
Nah, she's probably right.
I've had a headache for the last, 4 days, and he does not help. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. So we give them things and hope that they don't kill us and take the rest of the things?
Give them him and hope they don't kill him.
Do you hate him more than you hate me? That is impressive. I don't know what he is, but I need a new nickname for you, Sebastian.
Just know I don't have to be here.
Well, he secures our freedom.
Yes, but I don't
Again,
know.
I don't necessarily have to be here. I could just leave you guys here.
Yeah, you're gonna walk away for those 15.
What's
Besides, do we think this man will give us all of our freedom for him? Even if
I
we
doubt
take the
it.
deal. I was
Also, I'm
say,
going to be quite honest, I'm not sure exactly how okay I am with getting into the slave trade.
yeah, well, yes, that was my greatest issue with.
I don't
sure
know
it
if
was.
that's a good plan.
They haven't said anything
Genuinely.
about slave. They just want him.
Trading a man. I don't know, he said owning a fae or something.
I don't think he's going to keep him for tea time.
I'm a little worried myself. Got pretty lips.
Yeah, see, he seems willing.
I said
They're
worried.
going to be, if we give you to him, they're going to be very chapped.
Mm-hmm. I say you fork over whatever you need in order to get out of here.
Yes, let's see if we can.
Information, if you got that.
I prefer not to hand over any sweet go men over just to save our own hides. I feel like at least one of us has got something we'd be okay parting with
Sweet.
in person.
That's kind. I like that.
Alright, so we get to rob. That's what we're doing? Okay.
I mean, do you want to fight him? You're fine.
No, I mean, I do, because I like to fight, but I think, honestly, it's a bad idea.
Laura, you're the one who has a motive in all this. Why don't you choose?
I don't like choosing.
But I think
I normally make the wrong choice. No, I normally make the wrong choice.
Seize the sword, girl. Choose. Anything.
Oh, see how much blood he wants.
Alright, and I have a bag of tricks. Well, hopefully that will be enough for him. Greedy little thing.
That's not very kind. And 5 vials will suffice.
You weren't supposed to be listening in, gentlemen.
I'm not
What
a
a
gentleman.
You are pee-pee.
What about the information such as the recent endeavors of Captain Seafist?
Sea punch, I believe.
What specific information do you have on the one named Claimant Beavis?
Ah, see. Information's one of those things you give after it's paid for.
If I deem it worthy, then it will spare one of your lives.
So what you're saying is, for the information, you give it as a person.
As long as you are not trying to hoodwink me with it. Yes.
No, that's not how this works. You see, information's paid for, then given.
Fine. If I will take the information, and I will not kill.
Sounds like a deal to me.
It is a deal.
Who wants to tell him?
I don't know. It was your idea. You tell him.
Fine. Well, yeah, I was on a ship he attacked. Took out some people, left me alive to tell the tale of his scariness. But he went on his way, met a couple of other blokes. They took out his ship, so he no longer has a ship. That's fun. And has decided to book it right on out of here, since they almost took him out. Guy's pretty weak right now, so if you ever want to go after somebody, now's probably about the time to do it.
And he's missing an eye.
Yeah, that too.
You see the head kind of cocked. You only took out one of his ships.
Well, when you put it that way.
And one
At
of his
least you
eyes.
Yeah, in one of his eyes. Has a little bit of trouble seeing, right?
He has ways to recover that. But that is interesting now. I might have to source some supplies from another ship for a while. Your life
Right, what is
will
it?
be spared.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, right. 2,000 for another one.
He gestures and you watch like a claw kind of just materialize and come over towards you for it.
I'll pop 2,000 in his hand.
As the mage
Damn.
hand grabs it and flies back.
You rich? I have something
Takes it.
as well, though I'm
Let's-
not sure if it'll qualify.
What is it?
A magical bag that you can pull animals out of. You can command them as well.
It is something mundane. If I really wish to command something, I can just force somebody to do my will. Much more effective than animals.
But it's cool.
Yes, but it's almost worthless.
But it's fun. You could use it at parties. Come on.
No, what would be fun at a party is you, as the object of our enjoyment.
Ugh. Nasty guy.
Kinky.
Not right now, honey.
So, the mask
Yeah.
turns towards you more. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm gonna hold out the hilt of fire as well.
Okay. So that's it. Very well. And he sends the mage claw.
Not the hilt of
And-
fire.
I know. And then it was 2,000 gold for life, right?
A life, yes.
I'll pull out 4 diamonds worth 1,000 gold each.
Very well. That is 3 more lives.
I think
all
that covers
those?
everybody.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Oh.
I don't know what math you're doing. That sounded like 6. What
So,
did we give up so far?
I got 2. 1 for myself, 2,000 for another person.
One more.
so that's.
Wait, no, blood. Plus blood.
Have they given
is
their
all.
blood?
Oh, right.
They have
What
not
about-
given the blood.
Here, what about this? And he like reaches up and pulls off this little like necklace, and it's flavors the necklace, but it's actually the mantle of spell resistance.
Oh. You see. Interesting. I have somebody that could be useful. I
Well,
should
and
accept this or the blood.
take these. I don't like the idea of you having our blood or her blood. What about the? But if I give you these, we have paid you handsomely. You will tell us the information as well.
Oh, this is just for your life. You have not finished the information portion.
All right, but that is a smaller payment, I assume.
It is not worth quite as much as your life to assume to you all.
At least, look. You know full well that we managed to nearly destroy Seafist. It is going to be a hell of a hassle if you have to try and kill us. So, we've paid you handsomely. I will throw in this, and he's going to pull out the holy hand grenade.
Mm-hmm.
You give us the information, we all go our separate ways. It's an easy day for everyone.
Make a persuasion check.
Not my best, that's a 13.
I was gonna say with advantage because I'm smiling. No.
I mean, if y'all want to add anything, you can
DM
attempt to
inspiration?
You have DM
I mean,
inspiration as well.
I'm holding up both the mantle of spell resistance and the holy hand grenade.
Mm-hmm. He looks at you for a moment. Very well. He sends over the mage claw to grab it.
I will let him have both of them.
Pulls it back. So, you have all paid for your lives, and a little bit of information. You are looking for log guard. I'll spell that for you.
He's like Laudna, but like a garfish at the end.
Loudguard. He is the current chieftain of the Grey Orcs. They left Guard about a week to a week and a half ago. They were heading towards Mirage Bay. They traveled closer to the shifting stands to avoid any bands of bandits or other unsavory people on the roads. There is a total of, when they left, 17.
Thank you.
He turns
We
and
should be
looks
on
at you. Cocks his head. I see Luthik has chosen to abandon you as well. And he just turns and begins to walk away.
It was nice not meeting you.
Wait,
It was fun.
That was not fun.
Will. Don't take his words too close to heart. Some of the hottest chicks have abandonment issues.
That does not make me feel any better, quite frankly.
Well, I tried. Anyways, let's go.
Alright, where are you guys heading? What are you doing? Are you grabbing supplies? Are you doing anything? Or are you guys just going to head straight out of town?
Do we have supplies? We got some, right?
We
we
got
were
some
on
because
the-
we're planning on going to over
Yeah.
the Elven land.
And we were on the boat and they fed us,
Mhm.
so.
I mean, I didn't know if you wanted more potions or anything like that.
Oh, I have a question about plate armor in the desert. Will that be very bad for me?
I mean, not necessarily. Are you in plate?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we are also going to probably be traveling at night, so.
Yeah.
True. Okay, huge.
I should get rations.
Do you not have any?
I
How much
have.
are potion? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Like a
I
healing
have like
potion?
one.
Yeah.
Anywhere from about 75 to 100 gold, depending on inflation location.
Alrighty.
So it's still early, like afternoon.
I can also speed us if we really need. I have good berry.
It's just very unappetizing.
Yeah.
It's functional
But
though.
it'll work. It would work.
Yeah, so we're not going to starve to death. That's no one's.
No, we have a decanter of endless water.
Yeah, we're fine on food and water bait technically.
I've survived down worse. Used to live down under. Everything's trying to kill you there.
Down under what?
Down under. Like the Feywild.
Is that underneath us?
Yeah, it's just.
Like, if I dig down, will I find the Feywild?
Yeah. Can't say you will. Can't say you won't. I fell in a hole and ended up here.
True. Follow-up question. How much are greater healing potions?
About 250.
Okay, I'm gonna get 2 of those.
Okay.
I will also take 2 healing potions.
2 regular or 2 greater?
I'll take 2 regular.
Okay.
Cool beans.
I will also take 2 regular healing potions.
Okay.
Huge.
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 How much gold is 1 platinum?
10.
10.
Damn, y'all rich. The fuck? How do I have 2,000 gold? Oh. Poor cat. It's okay.
Cool. I'm ready to head out.
Alright. Do you guys head out? Any other last minute things y'all want to do or grab?
Actually, do we want to sleep in the city until nighttime and then head out?
We can also get mounts so that we can outpace these guys so they travel on foot.
I would. Yeah. And as much information about this terrain as possible. I've never been anywhere like it before. So we'll shack up at an inn for the night?
Let's shack up, yeah.
Give me an investigation check for anyone that wants, or perception for those looking for.
Oh, I'd love a perception check over investigation. Yeah, 23.
Oh yeah, I'm just surprised you rolled above a 5. 23. It doesn't take you very long. There's several inns here, but you do find like one that looks not the greatest, but like probably middle of the road, not quite run down, but on the edge of it. As you approach, you can see it's the broken tankard. And like the symbol on the door is like a chipped tankard. It appears to have a secondary floor, probably for guest rooms, you would imagine. As you guys enter, you can come in, and you see probably about 10, 12 people maybe in there. It's a smaller place, rustic tables, no fireplace or anything. You don't really see a stage. To the left, you see what appears to be a large bar with a couple of kegs behind it, and an older gray-scaled dragonborn sitting behind the counter.
A few rooms for the night, please. If you're not too busy.
Like kind of looks at the group. How many you got?
I mean, we got 6, but we can share if you don't have space.
I mean, I can either put you guys up in separate rooms that take 3 rooms for each of you, or y'all can take the basement. It's kind of set up more like a bunk bed style.
Oh, I love a basement. Do you guys have a preference?
I like being underground personally.
Yeah, we'll go with the basement. That sounds fun.
Right. It'd be 5 gold for the room. It sleeps 8.
Fork over 5 gold is fine.
Alright.
We're all rich here.
Alright, y'all need foods, ales, or anything?
Yes, and yes.
Yes, and
Alright.
yes for me as well.
Good.
You mind if I play for some money?
Oh, go ahead. I mean, just don't try to start any fights or anything. Try not to have any major issues with the law around here.
Yeah.
It's 2 silver per ale and a gold per meal. Ain't nothing hell party or nothing heavy, but it's some good lizard.
Cheers.
He goes around and starts handing out mugs, and he comes out a couple minutes later with like grilled lizard with like some potatoes on the side and some type of like hearty mush, kind of like maybe
Oof, we're eating
Grits?
good tonight.
It's all right, nothing too crazy.
How packed is, or how busy is this?
It's like 8.
tavern?
It's like 10 people in here. It's pretty dead for what a
Oof.
tavern would be.
Hmm.
Kind of walks over towards you, Amara.
Yeah, I'll sit with them.
You all right?
What?
You all right?
Why?
I mean, you ain't leave with the rest of your people.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I was zoning off. Yes. It goes just up in the basement.
She
He
got
looks-
a little lost. We're trying to help her get back. It's a difficult task.
Oh, did y'all figure out where you're going?
Well,
No, they do not know. We don't know where they are headed.
Kind of like lowers his voice. I mean, they're headed towards Mirage Bay. If she's trying to find her people, I mean, but they should know that. Are they all right?
Oh, yes. I want to make sure you are a friend.
So she... I don't hate them quite like other people do.
We went 100% in special. Yes, thank you, but we will be fine. Not right now.
Alright, well, if you need anything, just holler. My name's Vermin. Like, goes back to the bar.
Slaps his fuck, like, just face down, like, fucking face plants.
wait, what's the name again?
His name's Vermin.
That was Vermin, the one we were supposed to find.
So who was the other guy? The fuck? Vermin, you say? Wow, it's pleased to be of your acquaintance. Thanks for letting us stay the night, and this food is great.
I appreciate it. I kind of do my own cooking. I ain't the greatest, but I try. It helps keep costs down.
No, it's better than anything I can manage for sure. Yeah. We're trying to help her find her people.
Vermont. Is there a reason in that part of town? And he kind of just nods his head towards some random direction that he thinks is the empty part of town. Is there a reason that part of town is empty?
You see him just kind of like lose a little bit of like his jolly, happy attitude. Yeah, there's a local gang there. Call themselves the Hunters. I don't know who they're led by, but anyone that lived there before, they just kind of either went missing or just found them.
What do you know about them?
The Hunters, they're devious. They'll prey on anyone they can. The dragons, they don't care. It's not their problem. It's below them. City guard's been looking for them, but they ain't found them. Real nefarious types. Hopefully, y'all never run into them. They're swindlers. I heard they're good. I try to avoid, and that's why I try to keep any riffraff out. I don't need anything being brought up here.
I don't blame you.
Does their territory end where people begin?
For the most part, you can recognize them by their tiger masks. But that's about the only thing we know of them. They're real quiet. They don't go making big shows, but when it's something, if there's just no answers, real good at covering up. But I'll be back and we're gonna make my rounds. Let me know if y'all need it.
Will do.
He nods and walks over towards like the bar and to the next table.
Damien, a random question.
Yes.
How far is the lighthouse from where we are right now?
About a part of a mile.
Okay.
You're on like the more like eastern side of the city. You guys came in on the western side.
Right. Well, since we still have some time to kill, I'm thinking about going and seeing the lighthouse. It reminds me of home.
Do you want us to come with you, or do you want to go alone?
You can come with me if you want. I don't mind.
I have never seen a lighthouse so close, so I will go.
And you said it's about what time? Like afternoon?
Yeah, probably around like 1, maybe 2, latest.
Okay.
After sitting here drinking for a minute and getting everything squared away.
Realizing what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should go back and kill them.
Oh, I'm tempted as well, but I want to check out a few things first. But that's not for today. We have other business to attend to.
Yes, we should probably get Morpha on the road. Or Vora on the road.
Right. Well, anybody else want to come with me to the lighthouse?
That's a trek made by yourself, I think. Water is scary.
As says the cat.
You
The
don't know.
pirate cat, no less.
A dragon might come out of there, them water.
Alright, so you make your way across the city. As you get closer, it is a tall lighthouse. It is a mixture of like white marble and gold sandstone. And you can see it's actually open. The door, a guard standing out there, he just nods. Coming up to associate, I assume?
Yes, a long time ago, my family used to own a lighthouse in a different area. And,
Well,
you know, having grown up with it, it's been a while, and I would like to see another one.
alright, have fun. Welcome to the Dragon's Maw.
Can we go to the top?
Yeah. Just try not to mess with the head or anything.
Right.
As you enter, you can see it is just one long spiral. It goes up probably 10 to 15 stories.
Yeah.
As you begin to ascend, I feel like you get about halfway, Derek, and you're like, man, fuck this. I don't miss this part.
Yeah.
Until eventually you guys reach the top. And in the very center, it is about a 20-foot circle. And in the center is about a 10 to 15-foot wide head of a dragon it looks like pure gold. You can see large rubies that make up the eyes. And in the center you just see a burning fire as it reflects out. And it just slowly spins.
Fancy, isn't it?
You can see there's like a rolling around.
Yeah, no, you know Still Harbor?
Yes, I passed through there.
Yeah, my family owns or at least owns the lighthouse there. Hint
Zach, does
how
anything? Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say hint how I got my name.
Roll a history check for me.
I was saying, did I notice like if it was like decommissioned or anything crazy when I went through? History. That would be a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. It is still there, still functional. However, just from what you heard, it now, because it's out on a rock kind of by itself, it now functions as a prison.
Oh. You own the Steel Harbor Lighthouse.
Used to, long time ago.
Got before the whole disappearing for 70 years thing.
Yes, I didn't, but my family was charged with keeping it going. Keeping it lit.
That is pretty neat. This
Yeah,
one
they-
is pretty neat as well. Was it this fancy? I didn't look close.
No. Nowhere near as fancy. You had to every morning go up and cast basic magic, but still cast the light spell on it to keep it shining. There used to be an old bookstore down underneath.
I don't know that is still there. I don't remember seeing.
I'm not surprised. The last I heard, my family's on Bellfire Peak.
That is where I am from. Do you know where they are?
Did Konoha say exactly like where they actually were on Bellfire?
They didn't specify. But they said towards the east on Bellfire.
Towards not the exact location, but the more eastern side of Bellfire.
What's the name of that town, Zephyr?
The capital?
The big city on Bellfire, yeah.
Terraria.
Terraria?
Terraria. I'll post it for you.
Yes, please. Perhaps they are in Terraria.
Maybe.
It is the biggest deal for that. But I am glad they got out before all that, nastiness.
Yeah, I'm glad they managed to get out. From the limited information I know, Kanoa's family actually helped them get out, at least somewhat.
That is your sugar mama, yes?
Wish you wouldn't phrase it like that, but I guess technically.
It's okay, quiet man. She can be your sugar mama. It's not bad being a kept man. Maybe once you are done traveling, you can retire and take care of her.
I think that time is long gone.
Maybe. But you never know. Besides, isn't she like an elf? They live forever. So.
Half.
Well, I don't know how long half elves live.
The fuck's
Maybe.
half a MILF?
She is half a MILF too, yes.
That's
Hasn't
funny.
had the kid yet? Is that like what? Like what?
Well, who knows what the future holds?
Tomorrow we are going to go into the desert, and it is going to suck for several days. So I suggest that maybe we go get drunk, eat a good meal, and if it is your thing, maybe you and I on the way back we visit a house of ill repute.
No, it's not my style.
I am not surprised, quiet man. Well, I am going to go find me a lovely lady to spend some time with.
Bro, without me?
You could have gone to the lighthouse, like that's code for a hookup spot, like.
Oh, it's definitely a cruising spot.
Yeah, we invited you, so you chose
Yeah,
not to
that's fucked
go.
up.
Well, I'll meet you back. We're leaving. What? We're leaving one of the nights. I don't remember exactly. I know you just said it.
I will not be terribly long.
I'm not surprised.
That is not what I meant. Alright, quiet man, you cannot use your sixth word for the day to insult me.
Well, go have fun. I'm
Oh,
gonna stay here for a little while longer.
Alright, my friend, I will find you. At least get something to drink and eat. And he slaps you on the back a little too hard and starts walking down the fucking giant staircase. And I'm gonna go find me a hooker.
Okay. Depending on quality, mark off 25 to 100.
We're gonna go right in the middle. I'm gonna take 50 off.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a decent hooker. Not bottom barrel, but
Roll a performance check.
Come on, now's the time to roll a natural one.
Also, con save to see if you catch it.
that's not terrible. That's a 18 total.
Okay.
Whoa!
Not bad. Not bad at all. Respectable. No, the con would have been if he paid for the 25 gold hooker.
Yeah, you always pay up a little bit.
But no, you have a decent night.
Well, like a couple hours, I'm trying to get back to the hotel before my friends are ready to leave.
Yeah.
Everything.
What are you doing? Rain, Derek, are you staying there or are you heading back?
He's gonna stay there for a little while.
Mara,
Probably just somewhat unconsciously flipping through his book that he has, but
Mara, besides your attempted prayers in the bottom, you doing anything else?
No, not really.
Sebastian?
I'm gonna go walk into gangland.
I mean, if you want to, you can. That's a choice.
Part of me really wants to just walk in there and be like, "Hey!"
Hell yeah, no, Derek's right there with you. Don't worry. But
No, I'm good. He's not that dumb.
Cat?
I'm gonna take a nap. Cat nap.
Okay. Mr. Fletcher, besides playing your flute in the bar?
Yeah. I'm playing for money.
Yeah, you got money. You got 11 gold and 8 silver.
Whoa. Big
Just
money.
not terrible here. Alright. As you all kind of rest up and spend the evening, are you guys planning on leaving at night, in the morning? What time are you guys wanting to leave?
At night, I'm pretty sure. So we can travel during night.
How long would he have rested if we left a little bit after sundown?
Depending on what time people came back, you guys you got here probably about 3 o'clock. If you guys could have gone to bed about 4:35, and sleep 8 hours. So if you wanted a full night's rest, you'd be leaving around 1 or 2 a.m. Well, if you don't do watches, you could actually probably do about 11.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And are we getting mounts or no?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sometimes you are mount, sometimes you get mounted.
Okay. We'll retcon you guys trying to do that because they're not open in the middle of the night. So who wanted to go get mounts? Yeah.
Leave it to me.
yes,
Oh, okay.
let the animal go get animals.
All right.
I'll go with them.
Jeez.
Okay. All right. Fletcher and Cat.
Yes, the cat person, and the goat man. Go get animals.
Now's the time. Let's get out of here.
Is
Let's
this
not send up
racism?
either of the characters that can actually talk to the horses.
No, that's fine. Are you guys trying to get horses?
I don't know. Lizards,
What,
probably.
What would be good for the desert?
Well, we have roads this time. That other guy said there were roads, man.
There's a difference between paved roads and roads of like landmarks.
Hey, he said roads.
I'll
Yes.
look around the market and try and see what's like a good medium priced desert fitting mount. I don't know.
All right. So you got giant scorpions. You have the giant salamanders.
All right.
And then you also have the sand skiffs that you can buy if you're wanting a mechanic, like if you're wanting like in a sense like a sand surfer from Avatar.
Ooh, wait.
But those you would have to figure out when.
Hmm.
So the salamanders.
talk
Mhm.
Yeah. Animals. Kinda. Yeah.
So the scorpions would cost you 450 gold each. They can carry 2 people. The salamanders would cost you 300 gold each. They can carry 2 people as well. And that's including saddle and everything. A sand skipper can hold 8 people and cost 500 gold. But you have to find a way to supply it with wind. It's like a big like wooden platform with sails and 2 skis on the end.
I'm happy with Sally the Mander.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good deal to me too. There's
3 Sallys.
Yeah, 3 of those.
right, so that would be
200 gold.
900 gold.
Alright. I'll do that.
Okay.
900 gold.
All right.
Our new party members are so generous.
Right?
Let's just let them spend all their money while we chill. It's fine.
Hey,
That's fine.
I just gave up 4,000 gold for them. All right.
Okay, well let them
Yeah.
earn their keep now. Okay, they got.
Hey, now I gave away stuff.
No, you saved my life.
Yeah, you hear that? I saved their life.
All right, so you guys have your mounts procured, and you guys are going to be leaving in the middle of the night.
I believe so.
All right.
Yep.
We'll actually go ahead and say this is probably a good place to call it. It's getting closer to that
Yeah.
time. But yeah, so we'll pick up next week. I don't think we have any conflicts of schedules next week.
Nope.
With leaving them and possibly catching up in a day or two to actually probably a couple more days, but towards the last orc tribe.
I would say I imagine we'll probably go straight towards Mirage Bay
Mhm.
and kind of wait. Potentially.
We'll see. Depends on where you want to track them.
Derek, what do you mean? We're gonna go fight the gang.
Well, they were headed like this way, so if
Yeah,
you
they
guys
were headed
want-
down towards the shifting sands.
and then across, which I think Marha wanted to go to the Shifting Sands.
We should like try travel diagonal, like southeast, but like on the more south direction, sort of like, and just try and like intercept them. I think,
Mm-hmm.
but
Towards the border of shifting sands, kind of like.
yeah, like
Let's-
get close
yeah.
to the whirlpool, see what happens.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, that's where we'll go ahead and call session. Bye.
Ouch.
Bye.